Hey you guys, welcome in. I am Head.Lioness. We are about to get into a little late night collective message. Welcome in, family. I am a few minutes tardy to the party. Y'all, please forgive me. Hold on. Got the screen lit up. Okay, y'all, so welcome in, family. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Hopefully the day is going in your favor and you are in good energy. You guys, already I have a clear idea of the direction this conversation is gonna go in. Hey, honey angel. So welcome in, you guys. Damn, I missed like one day over here and I look like, what's the name? TikTok done did some update or some shit. Let me send this to my ladies. Hey, welcome in. And then I'm gonna flip this screen so that way y'all can see these cards as they come out. Hello. Happy Tuesday, you guys. So let me tell y'all what's going on. Already, all right? Somebody here, you have a past person, and I know we can't stand talking about these past people, but hey, the message is the message, okay? And so y'all know I'm gonna give it to you. Also, I feel the need to give a full disclaimer. I do not have a PG-13 type of live, so you please put some headphones on if you got your goddamn kids around, okay? Because ain't no telling what's gonna come out, but I'm gonna tell you what I need to tell you. Somebody here, you have a past person. Hey, you guys, you have a past person that you are in separation with that is exhausted. When I tell you this person is exhausted, they're burnt out trying to keep their secret a secret. Okay, like this is somebody that is going above and beyond trying to get rid of evidence of the things that they have been doing to you since y'all separated, as well as the things that they did to you leading up to y'all separation from a group of people that could have been, or maybe they currently are, enabling this person. Okay, this is somebody that has a group of people that is realizing that this person was slow to tell them the truth about what actually caused this separation between y'all two, because this person wanted to continue taking advantage of like that victim, you know what I'm saying, that victim privilege, if that makes sense. And I don't even know, I've never said that before. It's like somebody gets perks or they get handled a certain way. Hey, when people think that they're the victim in the situation, and somebody didn't want to lose those resources, that admiration, just the way that people was tending to them. I wanted to say coddling them also because of what they were saying happened. Hey, in this union between y'all two. Okay, there's a lot of people that are looking at this person like the liar that they are. Okay. Hey, y'all. Somebody here, a lot of people are looking at this person for the complete liar that they are. Okay, this is somebody that is having to apologize to a lot of people for lying to them, and they're apologizing because like they lied on you. They discredited you. They created smear campaigns around you, and they're aware of it now. So the image has been tainted. Like this is somebody that is exhausted trying to like uphold some sort of image that they created, bashing you. Okay, so y'all, welcome in. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. You guys, this could have definitely been a third party situation, like a love triangle type of situation here. I got the Three of Swords out here in the upright. You guys, there is somebody that is they're really just hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like they're really hurt by the fact that during this separation and this breakup, you are not reacting and handling this situation. You are not reacting and handling this situation the way that they planned. You know what I'm saying? You are not, breaking your neck to get back into this person's, company, to get back around them, to have them back around you. For somebody here, this is somebody that is just upset and you know, they're just mad because you don't care, y'all. That's what this is. That's what this is. So we're going to get into the work that they did with the 8 of Pentacles here. Somebody is trying to burn evidence. Somebody is really trying to get rid of maybe even a paper trail of work that they did, something that they could have done multiple times over and over again until they felt like they would get it right. Virgo could be significant. Heavy emphasis on a Virgo because I have the Hermit out here in reverse also. So somebody is like exhausted. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is exhausted trying to, you know, keep some type of knowledge or some type of wisdom, some type of information from coming out. And it's going to be heartbreaking. Hey, Dasha, it's going to be heartbreaking. It's going to be heartbreaking. And this is somebody with the sipping. This is somebody that does not want either a third party or a couple of other third parties to, you know, talk about this, to know about this. So we're going to get into it. This is also somebody that doesn't want people to know just how far they were willing to go, just how dark and deep, like off the deep end they would go due to like heartbreak that they caused themselves, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna pull from 3 different oracle decks. I'm doing my spread tonight a little differently. Hey y'all, I'm doing my spread a little differently tonight. So I'm gonna try and like, you know, it's the way I'm gonna set it up. I'm trying to like get a you know, a clear perspective, trying to be a little bit more organized with it, so that way, you know, we can get all of the clarity that we need. Welcome in, you guys. Thank y'all for coming in and tapping the screen for me. I appreciate it. Okay, thank y'all for sharing the live, all of the good stuff. Okay. This is somebody that's just in their feelings because you not in your feelings. And this is like somebody that's butthurt about this breakup that they could have caused being a fucking cheater. Also, it's somebody that doesn't want people to know that they are like a pathological liar. Wow, pathological liar. But somebody could smoke or something like that. There's something about lighters, like if somebody's igniting something or something like that. This person could have sparked the damn the flame of the shit, you know, and put everything up ablaze or something like that. Like somebody doesn't want people to know this. This could also be somebody that doesn't want you to talk about just how much heartbreak and suffering, how much pain they caused you within this union. This is somebody that wants you to like suffer in silence. Okay. Just twitch mine 100 times. It might be time to get you a new one, Shay. Okay, so that's what this is. We're going to go ahead. We're going to get into the gossip. We're going to get into the true crime because I want to see what work they were doing. Honestly, I feel like somebody could have a person that was abusing divination in some sort of way. Whether that's black magic, voodoo, hoodoo, Santeria, whatever the fuck that looks like, okay? Somebody could have been doing some work on another person, and they could have kept doing work on you to get the results that they were looking for. Somebody here, tell me about what this person what is this person what the hell? Okay, so there's something about somebody's home. Something about somebody's home. Somebody could be targeting a person's home or something along those lines, or somebody's stability or something like that. Somebody could also tell me more. There could have been something that happened in a home between you and this person. Tell me more. What is this person trying to like, what is this that they're working on trying to get rid of? And but you see, the thing about it is with the burning evidence in reverse, y'all, they're not going to be able to. Either they're not going to be able to, or they're not able to. Honestly, this is technically past energy here that we're working on. So, you know, maybe this for somebody here could have already, you know, been exposed This person, for some of y'all, could already been exposed, y'all. Okay? But because even if they haven't been exposed, whatever the fuck they was doing collective, they're going to be exposed. There is no covering up. There is no covering up what they did. For one, because they overdid it. With the Eight of Pentacles here, they kept doing some shit. You know what I'm saying? Over and over and over again. When one thing didn't work, they went to another tactic. Okay? Until they figured they were going to get it right. And then this could also be somebody that went to other people trying to figure out ways to get it right when it comes to doing some sort of work on you or something like that. They were hyper fixated, hyper focused on this with the Eight of Pentacles. This is somebody that could have been eating, sleeping, and breathing some type of attack on you in one way or another. And this is all because you are in separation with this person. And you don't give a fuck about going back to this person, somebody here. Now, for those of y'all that's like, no, I'm going to stick beside them. Okay, this message might not be for you. Okay, this message might not be for you. All right, but you can still enjoy the storyline. All right, but you know, it's something about something happening in a home, or somebody went to somebody's home. Somebody did work on somebody's home. Somebody could be stalking another person's home. And I'm never trying to fearmonger or anything like that. I just always want y'all to be aware of the possibility of what could be going on. Okay, tell me about this work that they're trying to get rid of. Thank you. Justice in reverse. Are we taking any of these in reverse? Hold on, y'all. No. But there was some type of fight or something. Libra could be significant for somebody here. Heavy emphasis on a Libra or a Virgo. Okay, thank y'all for those roses. The 5 Aquarius could also be significant. There is some type of fight or conflict that happened between you and this person, and they could have also got a lot of other people involved. And when I see this 5 of Swords in reverse, thank you. When I see this 5 of Swords in reverse, I feel like this is some type of fight that they could have been trying to justify with the justice here. Okay, they could have been trying to justify some fight, but with the 5 of Swords being in reverse, you could have not been, you know, trying to keep up any type of conflict or commotion with this person. You could have not been wanting to fight with this person. And they could have been like, for somebody here, this could have been with the 8 of Pentacles here. This could have been somebody that kept trying to stir up some type of fight or conflict with you, trying to have y'all at odds, trying to bully you, trying to attack you or something like that. This could be somebody that was jealous of you for one reason or another. Somebody could be jealous of what you do for work, or maybe they were jealous of what you used to do for work or something like that. It's something about this person justifying something that they did within a home environment or something like that. But this is given legal. And for it to be clarified with the 5 of Swords in reverse, this could be a situation where somebody could have been attacking you. I told y'all somebody was attacking you. For somebody here, trigger warning. I told y'all I don't, have a PG-13 live. We will talk about everything that we need to talk about here. For somebody here, this could be a DV type of relationship between you and this person. Okay, this could be some type of, even if it's, just verbal, emotional, financial, physical, that sort of thing. This could be somebody that while you were in a connection with this person, you guys could have stayed together. Domestic violence is DV. Okay. While you and this person could have stayed together, or they could always been at your house, you could always been at their house, because there's something about a home environment here and somebody trying to get rid of the evidence of the fact that maybe they were the ones antagonizing you, stirring up some type of conflict with you, physically violent, verbally violent with you, and they were trying to justify it. This could be somebody that could have kept doing shit to you to the point where this motherfucker need to be in jail for the shit that they did to you. Like, this could be somebody that could have been attacking you unprovoked, You could have not even been fighting back. And you guys, I'm so sorry. Like, I know this could be very triggering. As a domestic violence survivor myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know it could be very triggering, and so I apologize in advance. I don't know where this is going to go, but I am going to have the conversation that we need to have. You know what I'm saying? So that way we can get the clarity that we need to get regarding the situation. You know what I'm saying? So this could be somebody that could have been attacking you. This could have also been somebody that could have been physically, verbally, you know what I'm saying, attacking you. And then after they attack you, they want to come back and they don't want to fight no more. They want to make amends. They want forgiveness. They want to patch it up. And with the Eight of Pentacles here, this could be a situation where somebody constantly did this over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? This could be the type of situation where somebody was constantly abusing you in one way or another within some type of home environment for somebody here. Okay, that could be what this is. That could be what this is. And this could be somebody where maybe to a group of people, because y'all remember, we are talking about a group of people that somebody was going and they were lying. They were going and they were lying about you and this situation and what caused y'all breakup and all of these different things. This is somebody that could have had a group of people like targeting you because of their lies. This could be somebody that was telling a group of people, you know, that you were the one that was attacking them and that they were innocent, that they were trying to keep the peace. This could be somebody that was working really, really hard. And I'm gonna also tell y'all this, for this Eight of Pentacles here, this could be somebody that has been working really hard, or maybe they were working really hard trying to get a rise out of you, to get you to act out of character or something like that, so that way they can justify, oh, well, I only hit her because this, that, and the third. Or I only hit him because this, and this. I mean, I was trying to keep the peace, but I mean, it's only so much I could take. She was doing this, he was doing that. You know, like that type of thing. So that way they could justify. And like I said earlier, this is somebody that doesn't want their image, that this illusion that they've created with maybe a group of people that could be protecting them and enabling them. They don't want these people to know who they really are. And so that way, okay, like I said at the beginning, somebody is receiving perks and benefits off of playing the victim in this breakup between y'all two. Okay? But it's something about this person being exposed for being a liar, you know, and they're the ones that was actually causing all of this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Between y'all two, they were the ones that caused this painful ending. Somebody, while in separation, if you are speaking your truth, and if you are, you know, telling, like, okay, if I call Divine Collective and I'm like, well, then what happened with you and past person? And you like, oh, well, that motherfucker couldn't keep his hands to himself. Or, you know, she, this, that, and the third, and this, and this, or whatever the case may be. Now I had to get the hell on, whatever. This is somebody that wants for you to be silent about what really happened and caused the ending. Okay, because they're having to work overtime trying to keep all of their lies together. This image that they've created, they're exhausted trying to keep all of this shit under control. And I don't think for somebody here, if you're popping your shit, if you ain't moving silently about, no, I don't fuck with them because this, that, and the third. I don't fuck with them because, hey, this, and this happened and I couldn't take it no more. It was always some bullshit and this, and this. You're fucking somebody's flow up. You're fucking somebody's flow up over here. Okay, tell me more about it. This is somebody that justified. They were able to justify what was going on behind closed doors, somebody here. And you and this person didn't have to physically reside under the same roof. Some of y'all could have. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all could have just been in a really high level commitment with this person. Some of y'all could have a family with this person. Some of y'all could have planned, you know, to have a family, create a life with this person, build a life with this person or something like that. You could have been really trying to work on this relationship with this person. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This could be a situation where somebody is definitely like, you know, negatively projecting all of their bullshit on you. For somebody here playing that victim card that they don't deserve, while you could just be like, you know what, I just want to put that shit behind me, I just want to move on, whatever, and let that be that. This is somebody that's getting brownie points off of the shit that they put you through, making it seem as if you know, as if you put them through it, like you were the villain in the story. Okay, somebody has worked really hard justifying what the hell they were doing. And this, I'm telling y'all, this is somebody's spouse or somebody's ex-partner. Hey, Mr. Silver Fox. Okay, this is somebody's spouse or somebody's ex-partner for somebody here. Look, couple in reverse. Couple in reverse. Homicide in reverse. Somebody here, you could have got to the point where it could have been so bad for somebody here. Like, you could have got in the right mind of, if I don't leave now, I am never going to be able to leave. This motherfucker will put an end to me if I don't leave now. If I don't leave now, this motherfucker is trying to kill me. Somebody here. That could be what this is. That's what this is. And I'm you know, like that's what this is. It wouldn't be you do this shit to yourself. This would be done to you. If I don't leave now, it's something about social media also. Social media constantly pop out when we come to this deck. Okay. This is somebody's ex-partner. And you could have been married to this person, planning marriage with this person or something like that. You could have a family with this person. Somebody could work in the legal system. Somebody could also be really, really good at like interior decorating. Somebody here. Somebody could also be a plant mom, a plant dad, or something like that. Somebody also likes a lot of, you know, natural light in their home. So you could have big windows or something. Or even if you don't have big windows, you could keep your windows open. So that way, you know, during the day, natural light can come in. Somebody here. Yeah, somebody could definitely be like a plant mom or a plant dad, like, and you could have like big plants, like big tall ones. Like, I'm not a plant mom, so I can't give y'all the names, but this is, y'all see this one right here. Like, I don't know which one that would be. Some of y'all probably know off the top of y'all head, you know what I'm saying? But this is giving me like somebody could be like really into that's a palm tree. Is that a palm tree? Fern? That's a palm tree. Damn, you can put them in a crib? I did not know that. Somebody also, your front room is set up. You got like a sofa and like a love seat type of ordeal. And somebody could also have like colored throw pillows on their couch, like accent colors and stuff like that. Somebody could also have like in front of your couch, in your living room, dining room area, whatever that looks like for you. There could be like a little TV, y'all know, like in front of the couch. Damn, I don't even know what it's called. I ain't had one of them things in so long. But it's like where you can put the remotes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a little coffee table. Thank you, honey. A little coffee table. So that could be a thing for somebody here. Yeah, somebody could also work in the legal system. Or there could be something like, when it comes to this situation between you and this person, there could be a lot of run-ins with the, you know, the police maybe having to be called to a home. A black coffee table. Wow. Yeah, there could be a lot of instances where there could be a lot of like calls for domestic violence coming to this home. Or maybe they should have been called. What's this exhausted? So somebody's burned out. Somebody is like really trying to trying to prevent some type of, like, whatever was being done behind the scenes with this Hermit energy here. Somebody is trying to prevent it from coming out. They're tired. They're tired. Tell me more about it. What is this that this person is trying to... Give me more on what this person... This is somebody that does not want people to know who they really are behind closed doors, y'all. They really don't. Thank y'all for 103. Damn, I appreciate that. This is somebody that does not want people to know that they are a monster behind closed doors. This is somebody that works really hard trying to cross their T's and dot their I's to keep their image clean. Okay, because there's benefits that come with this person, okay, having this, like, oh, they're such a stand-up individual, and you know, we'll give you whatever the fuck you want, because I mean, you ain't never done, you wouldn't hurt a fly now, would you? Whole time, this is the type of motherfucker that go out their way to stomp flies out, okay, like a menace to society with a perfect mask on. Somebody here, tell me what this person is tired of trying to, like, prevent from trying to prevent from being exposed. Tell me more about this. What are they trying to prevent? Y'all, when I tell y'all the gossip, you know what else? Let me say this. Because I got gossip and sipping out here twice, right? It came out in reverse first. Somebody, I'm telling you, there's some people that's talking, y'all. There's some people that's talking. They're talking about what was done, about what was said, what this person said, what rumors they spread about you, okay? This is somebody that was, like, basically, like, making it seem like they were just so, like, being in a relationship with you or something like that was just so exhausting to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just ready to check out. They couldn't take it no more. That it was hard to get through to you with the Hermit reverse. It's like you just wasn't seeing the light or something like that. Like you had completely lost your way and all of these different things. This could also be somebody that went out of their way to try and isolate you from your pillars of support. This is somebody that went out their way to isolate you from your pillars of support, somebody here. So that way, and it's so crazy because I just posted something about this. This is crazy. Put you at a distance from people that may, you know, possibly talk some sense into you, like, girl, are you realizing what's going on? Like, bro, that shit is toxic. Like, you need to get the fuck on. She crazy. He crazy. This is not healthy. Like, y'all keep fighting and arguing. You going back, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you send him to jail, then you bail him out. Like, what the fuck type of shit is that? Like, this is crazy. Like, this could be somebody that was intentionally trying to pull you away from your pillars of support that would help you see, like, the big picture for somebody here. Whatever the case is, whatever rumors or whatever this person was sitting around and telling to other people, this could also be somebody that was going out and telling a lot of your personal business. Somebody here. This could be somebody that, you know, if you were going through something and you were having a moment or whatever that looks like, somebody was going out and running their fucking mouth about it. And this could be for somebody here. This could be somebody that, you know, oh my God, like I'm just channeling so many different things, y'all. This could be somebody that, say for example, you was going through something. Hey, say for example, you was going through something, whatever. This is somebody that could have been over there like, yeah, I be trying to be in her corner. I be trying to be in this corner when he going through this and she going through that, whatever. This is somebody that could be making themselves seem like a Captain Save-A-Ho. or something like that. Hey, like they were really in your corner and you were just so exhausting and so out of control, and you just, they just burnt me out. I just couldn't take it no more. And it was this, that, and the third, and that's the only reason why I did this, and this. And this is so that way when they go and tell the story to other people, they look like the one who was, oh, you were the good guy. You were such a sweetheart. You didn't deserve that. You were innocent. Heavy emphasis on manipulation. Heavy emphasis on manipulation. This is somebody that is working around the clock, I just heard. They have been working around the clock this entire time, trying to keep this narrative intact that they have created about you and them. Like, that's what this is. What happened, why it happened, and the role that both of y'all played. This is somebody that's working their ass off to the point of exhaustion, trying to keep this storyline from getting out. What they said about you, what they proclaimed you to be, all of these different things, how they justified the shit that they were doing to you, all of their lies, all of this stuff that was going on behind the scenes. See, this is one of them type of things where this is somebody, I just feel like it's like your word against theirs, or at least that's how they tried to make it look. But I feel like somebody could have also been a type of person that tried to get to other people and tell a version of the story before you could, and you might have not even gave a fuck about telling a version of the story. You might not even gave a fuck about speaking up and saying nothing. And somebody here, you could have been a type of person, like I said, that's like, what, I just want to leave it alone. But if you got other people coming after you because of what this person is saying, that could be exactly why you like, well, hold the hell up. No, this, that, and the third is what actually happened. I left because this, and this. I don't fuck with them no more because they couldn't keep their hands to themselves. I don't need to come and, air out and do all of this. But since y'all want to come for me, because we already seen somebody had a group of people. Somebody got a group of people, you know what I'm saying? That's enabling them, that's helping them, that's protecting them, and shit like that. So you could have people that's connected to this person, whether known or unknown, that could be coming at you sideways because of this bullshit that they've been over here spreading about you. And for somebody here, this could be somebody that ran to a group of people with a narrative so that way they can play victim and get the benefits that come with being the victim in a bad breakup or something like that. For somebody here, this person don't want that shit to come out. And like I said, you could be exposing it. You could be exposing, no. This is what happened. No, they said what? Oh no, but let me tell you what it really was. And I also got receipts. I got the text messages. I got the pictures. I got the screenshots. I got all of the shit. It's not just his word against mine or her word against mine. I actually got I can tell you what they did repeatedly. I got the police reports. I got this. I got that. Somebody here. So it's not just your word against theirs at this point. That's why this person got to go so hard. Tell me more about what they trying to what's this sipping about? These rumors and stuff. Damn, okay. Y'all. I told y'all from the beginning. How many of y'all was in here when I said it at the beginning? I said this could be a third party, like a love triangle type of situation or something like that. And I said this person is who caused this breakup. Somebody here, and they could literally be like, I'm not trying to look like the bad guy. I'm not trying to look like the bad person or some shit like that, when really they're the ones who fucked this whole thing up and could have been coming at you sideways, maybe for calling them out, for catching them up, and then also for cutting them the hell off and moving on with your life. Somebody here. And you don't care about trying to rectify this situation. Somebody they was either running their mouth to a sneaky link. Okay. or somebody does not want whatever the hell they was doing with a sneaky link or a side piece behind the scenes. Somebody does not want that shit to get out. They don't want this to get out. Somebody had a hidden lover or something like that. Somebody was living a double life. Somebody was a cheater in one way or another. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Somebody here. You telling all the business. And I said that. I said this could have been a love triangle. Somebody don't want you to tell that. No, the reason why I left is because, like I said, look, this is somebody that could have sex addictions and all of those different things, or whatever the case may be. They always into some freaky, kinky shit or something like that. Somebody could have been a fucking whore bag out in public or on the low or some shit like that, into all type of freaky, kinky ass things. But at home with you, treating you like a goddamn, like a menace to society in your life, and whole time trying to keep up some type of image to, you know, the masses or the circle that they a good stand-up individual. They doing this, that, and the third, physically, mentally, verbally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, could be attacking you over here in the house. Fucking around with a third party on the outside when they, you know what I'm saying, whatever the fuck that looked like, but playing innocent in front of everybody else. Somebody been working around the clock to keep this image intact. They've been working around the clock to keep this image intact. This is somebody that could have kept you or tried to have you in some type of, you know, relationship where it was always like, you know, hot and cold. One minute y'all good, next minute they acting a fucking fool. This could be somebody that would try and start arguments with you because they wanted to go out and fuck around, maybe with a sneaky link or something like that. This could also be somebody that feel like they're gonna break up and make up with you whenever they feel like it, and it'll be justified. This could be somebody that will start arguments, like I said, and then want to fight and bicker and conflict and all of these different things, be a bully to you, just so that way they can go be with a sneaky link after they done went and did whatever the fuck they wanted to do with this side piece. Now they want to come back and reconcile with you. Hey, hey. Want to come back and reconcile with you. Oh, I just want to come home. I want you to come home. I want you to, you know, I don't want to fight with you no more. I'm sorry. Can you please forgive me? And with this 8 of Pentacles here, this could be some shit that was repeatedly done over and over again. So that way they could go and fuck off with whatever or whoever the hell they be fucking off with. Somebody here. You could have got tired of that. You could have got tired of that. Like, you know what? And I say this and y'all be laughing. But it's like, you know what? Just go be with the bitch. You ain't got to come in here trying to fuck up my day. So that way you can go hang out with a peace of mind trying to justify. Well, the only reason why I left is because we had that argument. Okay? The only reason why I left and the only reason why I did this, that, and the third is because you did this and this. So that's why I left. No. We had that argument and this, that, and the third happened because you started some bullshit so that way you could leave. Somebody here. So it's like, it's one of them things. But it's somebody that's trying to get rid of all of this shit that they was doing. Maybe so that way they can fuck off. Like I said, if you shared a home with this person, a family with this person, higher level of commitment with this person, or something like that, whatever was going on behind closed doors, so that way, whatever they were stirring up and doing behind closed doors to you, they were justifying it like their actions and their bullshit that they were doing with somebody else. Okay, and this could be to that person. They could have been lying to the goddamn sneaky link about you, about your relationship, about the role that you play in your relationship, you know, maybe even discrediting you, you know, speaking ill on you. Again, like I said earlier, smear campaigns across the fucking board, y'all. Smear campaigns across the board to maybe anybody that would listen. You know, somebody don't want this shit to get out. They could be like really, I don't know what the hell they did with this sneaky link. We're gonna get into it though. We gonna get into it. Tell me about this sip in reverse. Somebody do not want people talking about this breakup. Somebody do not want people talking about this breakup. Somebody do not want people to start asking questions, you know what I'm saying, about what they said and what happened and all of these different things. Somebody does not want to, you know, want another person to like ask about, okay, well, why did you and Divine Collective go through a divorce? Well, when did you meet XYZ? I know y'all together now. When did y'all get together? Hey, Gemini, okay, when did this, that, and the third happen? Like, somebody just doesn't want people talking about all of this heartbreaking pain, this suffering that you could be saying, like, no, this is what I went through with this person. The version of this person that y'all see is not the same version that I experienced. Because, see, people be thinking that they know folks, even family, longtime friends and shit like that. And it's like, you don't know that motherfucker. You gonna stay with them. You ain't never, and even if you do stay with them, you ain't never been romantically involved with them unless y'all on some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you don't get the same version that their partner receives behind closed doors when nobody is around except for them two. You don't get to see that version. And people are like, no, he would never do that. She would never do that. You like, you don't know the half of what this motherfucker really would do. Like, for real, for real. Give me one on this. What's the gossip over here that this person don't want people talking about? 28 years of BS. What's the gossip that people that this person don't want people to talk about pertaining to this breakup? What's this about? She don't know him. They don't know him. They know, like, they know the representative. It's like, no, you know the representative. I know the real them. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real. What's this gossip? Love bombed in reverse. Are we taking any of these in reverse? No. Y'all. 5 of Wands. Leo could be significant. 5 of Wands in reverse. Intense affection too quickly, excessive attention, overwhelming charm, hidden control. I told y'all somebody was trying to control. Somebody was trying to control the narrative. Somebody was like thinking they was running some shit, living some type of double life or something like that. This could have been somebody that was love bombing you to keep you to stay after being confrontational with you. For somebody here, this was a relationship where there was like physical altercation. Somebody here. This could be somebody that when I tell y'all, this could be somebody that literally took your kindness for weakness and could have tried to use it against you to try and control you. This could be the type of person that's like, you know, I know what I have at home is good and I'm not going to leave what I have at home, but I'm still going to do whatever the fuck I want to do when I'm outside of the house. Like, I'm not gonna stop cheating. I'm not gonna stop being this type of person. Divine Collective want to leave. Divine Collective this, that, and the third. You know, I'm not gonna let Divine Collective leave. If I gotta, you know, be charming, be sweet, you know, try and make it right after I fuck up and shit like that, to keep Divine Collective caught up in this love triangle, this suffering, this heartbreak with the 3 of Swords here. This is somebody that swore that they was controlling some shit. And maybe for somebody here, maybe for a little while they was. I don't feel like this person has this control at this point. For somebody here, this is somebody that does not want you to talk about how this person love bombed you, how they emotionally manipulated you, how they broke your heart, how you suffered in this relationship with this person. You could have dealt with depression while in a relationship with this person. A lot of sadness, You know, a lot of pain while being in a relationship with this person, and they could have came in like every you know, went like clockwork, trying to patch it up, trying to make it seem like, you know, it was all good, just to keep control of the narrative, so that way you will stay involved in this connection. This is somebody that does not want people to know that this is who they are. They're an emotional manipulator. Because this is not somebody that only emotionally manipulates their lovers. They emotionally manipulate anybody that they feel like they can take advantage of, so that way they can get what they want out of said individual. So it's one of them things where it's like, well, damn, if you would do that to Divine Collective, somebody that's innocent, somebody that didn't deserve it, if you would do all of that shit to Divine Collective, somebody that you said you loved, imagine what you would do to me. Damn, you would do some shit like that to us. You know what I'm saying? Heavy emphasis on that. You flat out lied to us. You took advantage of us too. You had us attacking Divine Collective on your behalf. Whole time Divine Collective was innocent. Heavy emphasis on you wanting to keep the peace. It's like, you know what? We can agree to disagree. I don't have to, you know, agree with what you're saying, but I'm not trying to fight, you know? 5 of Swords reversed, 5 of Wands reversed. I don't want no smoke. I don't want to fight, whatever. I'm trying to avoid conflict with you by any means necessary. Like I said, if you want to go, just go. If you want to do this, just do that. Whatever the fuck. Like, I just don't want to fight. And this could be somebody that maybe even after the fact, after stirring up some type of conflict with you, this could be somebody that try and come back around and be like, you know what, you was right. You know, you was right. I should have never did this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? You was right. I should have, you know, been more considerate. You was right. I shouldn't have spoke to you like that. I shouldn't have handled you in that type of manner. You know what I'm saying? Like that sort of thing. This is what somebody don't want people to talk about. They don't want you to talk about how this person played with you, how they handled you, how they mishandled you. Give me one more about what this person doesn't want people to know about. This is somebody that don't want nobody talking about, like, how emotionally manipulative they are. Tell me more about it. They love bombed you. How, like, this is a love bomber altogether. They come off so charming, so charming. This is somebody that feels like they got the gift of gab. This is somebody that a lot of people feel like, oh, they wouldn't hurt nobody. They would never do that. They would never do that. This type of person that will literally go out and stir up some type of like sadness, some type of heartbreak or something like that. This could, for somebody here, you're gonna know exactly who this is, right? For somebody here, this could be the type of person that will start an argument with you, start some bullshit with you, and then after the fact you hear them, thank you, after the fact you hear them on the phone talking about it, but they only telling what you did. After the fact, you hear them, you know, telling the next person, yeah, well, Divine Collective, this, that, and the third, and you know what I'm saying, and I'm just trying to whatever. You like, no, well, tell the whole motherfucking truth. If you gonna go and tell that part, you might as well tell them this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Like, this could be that type of person. Will stir up some shit with you and then run and tell, like, I'm so Divine Collective, we went through this situation, whatever. I don't know why, I'm just so tired of it, exhausted. I'm just so tired of it, man. I can't take it no more. I'm trying to get it together with Divine Collective, but I'm exhausted. I just can't get through to them. They just not seeing it or some shit like that. Like, some bullshit. Tell me more. This is somebody that don't want people to know that they will manipulate everybody. That they have manipulated everybody. Give me one. DM Slide is here. Was fucking up her rent money and telling people it was you. 1111 is significant, y'all. Hey, we keep seeing 1111. So the month of November could be significant for somebody here. Okay, also, it's something about everything is in alignment. Okay, everything is in alignment, y'all. Unexpected flirtation, direct messages, testing the water, sliding into your inbox. This is somebody that could do a lot of sneaking around and meeting people online. I was finna say that a minute ago, too. Like you could find out that this person, or you could have found out like there was some messages in somebody's phone or something like that. You could have found like some, you know, some messages in somebody's email on their, you know, social media page or something like that of them, you know, talking to a third party, flirting with a third party. This could be the type of person, it's like, damn, you in everybody goddamn inbox. You in everybody shit. Goddamn, you thirsty as hell. Let me get your ass some water. Cause you're thirsty as fuck. You know what I'm saying? That like this and could have been love bombing you the whole time. Could have been love, no, whatever. We already know somebody got a sneaky link. We already know somebody got a side piece. You know what I'm saying? We already know somebody got a side piece. I told y'all that. This is a habitual like cheater. Like they're a cheater. They're a whore bag. I said that from the beginning. Damn, somebody, you could have had a soul contract with this person. You could have had a soul contract with this person. Somebody's triggered. Somebody's triggered. Let me tell y'all. Ooh, somebody here, you had a soul contract with this person. And while in this connection with this person, when it was all said and done, you came in and learned the lesson that you needed to learn. This is somebody that could very well be watching you. Okay, hey Ashley, watching you triggered. Mind y'all, like I said from the beginning, somebody does not like the fact that you have moved on from this situation and you don't give a fuck about going back. Like you are out here, I'm telling you, you are out here receiving wins. Okay, you're out here, like I said, speaking your truth. Okay, and your experience. When I tell y'all, somebody is like, damn, somebody here, you are going through some sort of like amazing glow up in your life right now, where there could be so much stability for you, especially in finances. Somebody here, especially in finances, you are a completely new person. Somebody is booked and busy and you are doing your big one, and you got a fake flexor. You got a fake flexor triggered, maybe left on red because you're not responding to this motherfucking person. You're not interested in this person. This is somebody that creates illusions and facades and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Make themselves seem like they're something that they're not. Whole time on the other side of town, you over here getting to the goddamn bag, booked and busy, focused on what you need to focus on. You done learned your lesson as you were intended to do. That's what you done experienced your ascension. Somebody here, you completed this cycle. Somebody here. And whoever this person is that you had this soul contract with, they flopped. They didn't do the work. They didn't do the work, somebody here. They didn't. They preferred. Damn, how many times is it gonna play? Hold on real quick. This is somebody that figured they would like keep playing around or something like that. Keep being a whore bag and not lock in on. Girl, let me tell you. American Deli been having me in a chokehold for like the past week and shit. They felt like they would keep playing around and not focus on what really needed to, you know, be done. Look themselves in the mirror and actually get to work. Get to work. Do whatever it is, rectify whatever it is within themselves that they needed to work on, so that way they can heal whatever this is, that this toxic love that y'all was in. This toxic love that y'all was in. Somebody here, you was in a relationship with an energy vampire. This is somebody that thrives off of toxicity, okay? You could have done a cord cutting on this person, or you could have just like dipped. Somebody dipped out on a person. Somebody dipped out on a person, man. I don't think this person, if they knew you was leaving, or I don't know, like, but whatever this is, somebody is completely cut from the supply is what I'm hearing. Somebody is completely cut from the supply, and there is no feeding it. There is no feeding the toxicity. There is no entertaining it. There's no giving it anything. So you're depriving this person of all of this energy. You're depriving them of the energy that you were in prior to your ascension, prior to your glow up. They were feeding off of that. Imagine what this motherfucker would do with the energy that you're in now. With the energy that you're in now, this healed version of you. Imagine what they would do. This is somebody that's watching you, and they know that you ignoring them. Somebody here. This is somebody that feels a type of way because they know, yeah, the likelihood of you coming back is slim to none. Confirmation. This person see you winning, and this is going to completely against everything that they was over here saying about you to these people, trying to justify why they were treating you the way that they were treating you. And like I told y'all from the beginning, you could be speaking out about this toxic ass relationship that you were in with this person. And you could be, like I said, no filter on on this situation. You know, this could be one of them type of things where it's like, no, this, that, and the third is what happened. They was constantly in somebody DM. I found out about a sneaky link. I seen what they were saying about me in text messages. They couldn't keep their fucking hands to themselves. They was draining the life out of me. They were draining the life out of me. I was trying to keep the peace. This is somebody that loves toxicity. They like to stir up commotion and shit like that. Come in, arguing, fighting, whatever the case is, thinking they're a bully or something like that, even when I didn't even do shit. You could be speaking your truth with no filter. No, I'm not sparing your reputation no more. I'm not going to, spare your image for you anymore. For somebody here, this could be somebody that could be like in some type of maybe, high profile type of career field. Like I said, somebody could deal with a person that works in the legal system, the Justice Department or something like that. They could work in the Justice Department. This could be somebody that, has a certain type of reputation or a certain type of career for themselves that requires them to handle themselves and carry themselves a certain type of way. And you could be like, no, that motherfucker is crazy as hell. They this, that, and the third. They this, and this, and all of these other things. You could be exposing this person and continuing to glow up throughout the entire ordeal. This is somebody that's watching you, that's triggered. And you learned a valuable life lesson, a soul lesson with this person. Somebody two-faced. Somebody that's two-faced. Hey, Deanna. That's what this is. Somebody, money is bouncing back, y'all. Sheesh. Somebody, when I tell y'all one thing, okay, one thing for sure. Somebody here. When the divine is going to give you so much money. I don't know what this is, y'all. Somebody got so much money coming in because of some lesson that this is like rewards for you. Because of some type of strategic moves or investments that you made for yourself, about yourself, when you were called to. You invested in yourself. Somebody here, you're building wealth. Somebody could also be opening up like a storefront or something along those lines. You could be opening up some type of storefront. Somebody could find themselves opening up a new business or something like that. Okay. You could have been going through some setbacks, especially when it comes to your finances. But for somebody here, I don't feel like that's going to be a thing. I don't feel like that's going to continue to be a thing. Somebody could be in like straight hustle mode. Somebody could be in straight hustle mode. Somebody could be grinding their ass off. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could really be going OD when it comes to work at this time. Somebody here. And it's going to all work out for you. This was a karmic contract that somebody needed to break, and you broke it. You broke it. That's just what this is. So let's go ahead and get into the tarot and see what is going on. Let's get into the tarot and see what's going on. This person is trying to hide everything that they was doing in this toxic ass relationship, this karmic ass union that they had you caught up in. Could have been love bombing you to keep you to stay or some shit like that. You said you starving. All right, Holy Spirit. I can't wait to see what this person was saying to this goddamn sneaky link. Thank y'all for the roses and stuff like that. I can't wait to see what this person was saying to like people about you. Like, I just can't wait to see. Because that's always like, those conversations always tickle me. All right, Holy Spirit. What is this like that was going on? What is this person working so hard to like get rid of the evidence on? Like, what were they doing that they are trying to justify? What's this about? The Lovers is in reverse. Big Gemini energy. This is somebody, this is a distorted soulmate for somebody here. Thank y'all for 389. This is a distorted soulmate for somebody here. It was fated for you and this person to come back together during this lifetime. So that way y'all can clear out this karmic contract or whatever this is that y'all needed to clear out. Okay, so it was fated to encounter this person. Nothing happened by, you know, coincidence or anything like that. This experience was necessary. I know it was a fucked up one, but it was necessary for you. And we just saw this the other day, if I'm not mistaken, to get you in alignment so that way you can do what you needed to do and choose yourself, so on and so forth. You can go through your ascension on your end. Okay, for somebody here, you closed out a toxic karmic cycle, and this is good. So, you know, be grateful for the experience, okay, because we ain't got to learn this lesson no more. So that's always a win, okay? But for somebody here, this is somebody that is working their ass off trying to, you know, cover up the fact that they were the ones. This is somebody that was scared of commitment. This is somebody where y'all values and things like that, you know, y'all were speaking two different languages for somebody here. This was somebody that you were supposed to be in a higher level of commitment with. This could be somebody that felt like home to you instantly. This could be somebody that you felt like drawn and attached to, like a connection to this person instantly. It could have been one of them things where it says intense affection too quickly. This could be one of them situations where, you know, you just met this person, or shortly, like y'all could have been knowing this person for a short period of time, and things just progressed really quickly because of all of the intense emotions and things like that. This could be a twin flame, but I feel like this is more than that. I feel like this is because the Lovers is out here. This is a soulmate. This is a distorted soulmate. This contract with this person was a big deal. This contract with this person was a big deal. Like, for real, for real. You know, I thought she was my person. Yeah. This contract was a big deal for both of y'all, like bloodlines, for both of y'all, you know, y'all souls. And somebody here, this person is trying to hide the fact that they would not choose to get in alignment. They purposely chose to stay out of alignment. This is somebody that chose not to do the work. They didn't choose you when you were showing up, choosing them, willing to work with them, willing to dedicate yourself to them, willing to really like get down and dirty, like let's get to the nitty gritty of it and do this work so that way we can get clarity and bring balance to this situation, create a home, you know what I'm saying, for ourselves, like a stable, what the home card is here, a stable environment, a stable union for us. This is somebody that they didn't do it. Tell me more about what they're trying to hide. This is somebody, the Nine of Swords just tried to flip over. This is somebody that is like, you know, they have a lot of fears and anxieties and things like that that's really deeply rooted within this person. Okay. And they could hide that, or they could have been hiding that from you. They could also hide that from other people also. Somebody here. Tell me more about it. What was this that this person was doing that they're trying to hide while in this relationship? What were they doing that they're trying to hide? Thank you. The Queen of Cups is here. Well, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, feminine energy is here. Tell me about this. What's going on with this Queen of Cups? Tell me about the Queen of Cups. Somebody refused to get in alignment with the Queen of Cups. Tell me more about it. What's going on with the Queen of Cups? And the Emperor. Okay. Big Aries energy. For somebody here, like I said earlier, like this could have been like, we already know that this is somebody's spouse or a partner. Somebody that we are no longer in a relationship with. For somebody here, you could have a family with this person. Like I said earlier, this could be a father figure. You could be a father figure for somebody here. This is somebody that's trying to make it seem like they were really a reliable individual, like they had everything under control, when really they were controlling the narrative, all right? They really were. They were controlling the narrative, all right? They had that part under control. And this Emperor here, this is somebody that has maybe a lot of people surrounding this individual, whether masculine or feminine. Okay? This is somebody that made themselves, they're trying to hide the fact that they are the reason why this relationship went to shit. They were making it seem like they were a dedicated, self-disciplined person. Like they made sure everything was taken care of and shit like that. They move with integrity. They just a stand-up, a good individual with this Emperor here. Somebody that people can trust, like that, they're very responsible. Just an all-around good person. All-around good person. Tell me more about it. What really happened? What really happened? What really happened between these two? Somebody said they a good father, they were a good mother, they were a good husband, they were a good wife. They stood on business about y'all relationship. They protected y'all relationship. All of the things. They made sure everything was under control and taken care of. They were the reliable one. They were solid. That's what they said. That's what they said. Whole time, this is the person that like refused to get in alignment. They refused to do what they needed to do. They created conflict within this. And for somebody here, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. For somebody here with this Queen of Cups energy, with this Queen of Cups energy, somebody here, you could have been protecting this person's image, y'all. You could have been, because all relationships go through shit. Nobody's perfect. Yeah, we had a fight. We're just not whatever. I'm not gonna go out there. And you could have been justifying this motherfucker's behavior behind closed doors. This is really putting me in that mindset of what happens in this house stays in this house. When we step out or when guests come over, we're gonna act civilized, like a union, like like we're a solid couple. Everything is good. I'm not gonna this, that, and the third. We not gonna talk about it in front of company. When we go out, we not finna act like we wasn't just scrapping in the car on the way over here. Okay, we not gonna do that. Somebody here, you could have really been trying to stay as emotionally stable and balanced and heal. You could have been trying to fucking heal this person with this Queen of Cups energy. Like you could have been working diligently. Again, because we already seen somebody was in like Five of Swords, Five of Wands reverse energy, where you like, I don't want to fight with you. Let's just calm down. Let's talk about it. Let's think about it. Are you okay? What do we need to do? That could have been the type of energy that you were in. Whole time this motherfucker crashing out, stirring up conflict because they got their own issues within themselves that they refuse to acknowledge or some shit like that in front of everybody else because maybe you wasn't saying nothing. They can run with this narrative like, oh, well, yeah, I'll be the main one holding everything down. This, that, and the third. Whole time you just trying to keep what goes on behind closed doors in your relationship amongst y'all, because you could be the type of person where it's like, I don't need to, like I said, I don't need to go out and have everybody in my business. We went through some shit, whatever, you know, all couples go through shit. But since y'all want to come at me fighting and, you know, trying to argue or whatever, trying to take sides with this motherfucker, let me tell you what really happened. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to be cool and leave it for what it was. But since y'all coming at me sideways about the shit, let me tell you what this motherfucker was really doing. I was just trying to protect our image as a couple. You know what I'm saying? For somebody here, that's another reason why this person was able to, you know, go and create this narrative, because for somebody here, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. You did what you felt called to do to protect your union. Somebody here, the image, the reputation of your union, your home, you know, somebody here, but you not speaking up could have been like put the battery in this person's back. Like, oh, well, Divine Collective never went and said nothing about all the times I did this, that, and the third. They never went and did this, and this. You know what I'm saying? So I can go and say this because ain't no other story that, you know, conflicts with what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Divine Collective just left, whatever. Divine Collective never said nothing about all of them fights. They only hearing my version of the story. That type of thing. I never spoke on her. Like, for somebody here, you could be like, no, that's how they was able to keep up this image. That's how they was able to keep up this image for so long. Like, they really was keeping everything under control the whole time. This is a goddamn menace to society behind closed doors. Tell me more about it. What was really going on here between these two? What was really going on here between these two? This Emperor and this Queen of Cups. Whew. The Three of Wands is here. What's this about? What was they playing in? Also, sidebar. Okay. Sidebar. This could be somebody that she ain't you. No, that ain't she ain't you, but that's what I thought it was. Somebody here, this could be somebody that was planning. They were doing shit like this to you and y'all union because they were planning to take action, or they were waiting on something to come in between them and a third party. So that's for somebody here, because we know that there's a sneaky link here. So this person could have been definitely like playing a role. Like, they could have been playing a role for other people outside of y'all union, that they were a stand-up solid individual. Okay? Although that wasn't the case. This is somebody, y'all, for somebody here, this person could have Tell me more about it. What really happened? What's this Three of Wands? What's this person waiting on? Or what's this about? What was they preparing? Or was this what was this that they were waiting to come in? What's this about with this Three of Wands? Somebody could have thought the grass was greener elsewhere. Somebody could have thought the grass was greener elsewhere with somebody else that they could have thought was real loving and nice and kind. That could have been why they didn't choose to commit to you. Okay, they could be trying to get rid of the evidence of this, and they could be in the same sense. They could have been trying to, when they was thinking that the grass was greener elsewhere with a sneaky link or some type of hidden lover that they could have been talking to and running their mouth to or something like that. This is somebody that could have been portraying themselves to be a stand-up individual in a relationship with you. Tell me more about it. What really happened? They were plotting, or they had already plotted some shit out. Tell me more about it. The Nine of Pentacles is in reverse. Virgo could be significant. What's this about? The Two of Swords is in reverse. Somebody could have felt like they didn't have no choice or some shit like that. They didn't have no other choice. They didn't have no other option. Tell me more. What role does this Queen of Cups play? Tell me about the role that this Queen of Cups play real quick so I can know. What role does the Queen of Cups play? The Star reverse. Big Aquarius. Not a positive one, I'll tell you that much. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups. What role, why does the Queen of Cups play the Star reverse? The Fool is in reverse. Big Aries, Aquarius. This is somebody that this person was supposed to hold back from. This Queen of Cups, so this is a third party. Wait. Give me more. Give me one more. Give me one more. Give me one more. The Knight of Wands reverse. I can look at this like two different ways, y'all. I feel like I have like two different ways that I can go about this. Like, not gonna lie to you. For one, I feel like I said, this is somebody that could have been, you could have been trying to keep the peace and be stable and be loving with this person. And you know, that could have been like the way that it was going, although this person was creating conflict between y'all. You know what I'm saying? But on the outside, maybe to, you know, outsiders or some shit like that, y'all could have been, you know, having this image or whatever the case may be. You could have been protecting this person's image for somebody here, although they were a menace behind closed doors. Okay, I feel like this is somebody, I can look at this two different ways. I feel like this is somebody that did not have faith in you. I feel like this is somebody that thought that they would go in another direction, that the grass would be greener elsewhere. Okay, I feel like this is somebody that like they just didn't see the value in really working with you and being dedicated and like loyal to you and being self-disciplined enough to really stabilize things with you. This is somebody that was hesitant about you, and I feel like this is somebody that could have been, you know, maybe when it comes to their finances, although y'all could have been the type of relationship where y'all are stronger together. Like, it is important for y'all two to be together. You know what I'm saying? Or at least that's how it was looking. Somebody here, you don't need this motherfucking person at this point. We already seen how your bank account is looking. We are not needing this goddamn person at this point for somebody here. But and that could be another reason why somebody is so triggered watching you win. That could be another thing. Okay, but sidebar that. But this is somebody that, you know, it was important for them to take action towards you that would have helped this person really, like, that would have changed y'all lives as a whole. Like I said, this was a very, very important union. This was a very, very important contract. But whoever this is, because they were reckless, because they were impulsive, because they, you know, energy was all over the place, they would not get control of themselves with this Knight of Wands energy out here in reverse. They fucked around and they were hesitant. They didn't take action towards you like they needed to, and they could have went in another direction thinking that the grass was greener elsewhere with a third party. This third party could have been portraying themselves to be a nice, sweet, loving, nurturing individual, somebody that's emotionally stable and balanced. But whatever the case is, this third party, this sneaky link that somebody was fucking around with, was just as unstable as this individual that was like supposed to be working with you. This is somebody with the Star in reverse. This is somebody that they're powerless. I hate to say it like that. They're powerless. They should have held back from this person. They played a fool with this person. And whoever this is, they could be upset with the Knight of Wands reverse. They could be angry. This same anger that somebody, and I was just like going in on this, like this same anger and shit like that somebody could have been handling you with because they wanted to go fuck off with a sneaky link or something like that. They pissed off with this sneaky link, about like how they was pissed off with you. You know what I'm saying? There is no ascension here. This person with the Star in reverse, this is nothing but darkness. This is somebody that's stuck in negativity. Their choices led them to negativity and despair with the star in reverse. Damn. Okay. Ooh-wee. That's crazy. They over there, and that's, you know what? And see, that's what it is. Because this is somebody that thought that there was no reason to, like, invest in you. Somebody fell for some shiny shit with this 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody fell for some shiny shit. This could be somebody, like I was gonna say, but I had to go in. This could be somebody where, you know, maybe y'all home expenses and shit like that. Maybe in this situation, it's important for y'all to, it was important for y'all two to be together. Like, y'all stronger together. We take care of this house together. Okay, you take care of this, I'm gonna take care of that, whatever. But this could have been the type of motherfucker that y'all doing it together. This asshole's going back telling everybody else, like, nah, Divine Collective don't even be helping me. Divine Collective don't even be this, that, and the third. Divine Collective, I'm exhausted, man. I don't know how to get through to Divine Collective. I'm dealing with this, I'm dealing with that, and all of these different things. Divine Collective don't even be helping me and shit. And now look at them and what they got going on compared to the energy that you're in. You all stable, taking off, ascending, you're healed and continuing to heal, because healing is an ongoing process. There's always work to be done. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But the decisions that you have made, they're showing. And I tell y'all that every single time. It does not matter what this motherfucking person was saying about you and y'all relationship, because when it's all said and done, when y'all separate, people are going to be able to see who did what based off of how life is treating y'all. And for somebody here, we already just seen what's going on with you, somebody, compared to this person being in despair. They're in the dark, they're losing faith. Okay, there's this person again. Like I said, we just seen this was an energy vampire that somebody, you know, could have been dealing with, that could have literally been sucking the life out of you with all of the abuse that they were inflicting upon you, whether that's physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, psychological, you know what I'm saying, verbal, financial, whatever that looks like. Somebody here, this person could have been literally sucking the life out of you. And now that you have detached, you've called all of your power back to you, and you're using it for yourself and your glow up and your ascension and elevation and things like that. This person is in the star reverse. They're powerless. They're powerless. They look like a fool. They're unstable. They're unstable. This person is in over their head when it comes to finances and like their financial obligations. They could be trying to make it seem like they still got it all under control, but they don't. They don't. This is somebody that fucks off their bread. They make a lot of, you know, like they make a lot of impulsive, like irresponsible financial decisions. For somebody here, this is also somebody that's quick to quit a goddamn job. They quick to quit a job, don't got a backup plan, ain't got shit in motion. It's like, okay, you gonna quit your job and then what? You gonna quit your job and then this and this. And then what? You know, we got this, that, and the third going on, right? You know what I'm saying? Like that could be for somebody here. Damn. Okay. Why this person in the Knight of Wands reverse? What's all of this anger or frustration about? Like, this is somebody that could have been so short-tempered with you and made it seem like you was just so hard to deal with, easily triggered, easily ready to go off on you. Like any little thing, this person could have been like ready to go the fuck off on you. You could be like, well, damn, I think I'm gonna cook this tonight. And then you change your mind right before you start cooking or some shit like that. And this motherfucker got an attitude with that. Well, I had my mouth set on, I had my heart set on, you said you was making some chicken. I was ready for this, that, and the third. See, this is why what that one card say that I got, he can't stand, he hates your cooking or some shit like that. Like, this is why I don't be wanting you to cook and shit. This is why this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna leave. I'm going to do this, that, and the third then, since you wanna. This could have been the type of person with this Knight of Wands reverse that's itching for some shit to fuss and cuss and argue about. So that way they could have a reason to go sneak and geek with a goddamn third party that they could have thought was better than you. Somebody here. Tell me why this person's so upset. Tell me more. What's this Knight of Wands reverse about? Why was this person so upset and easily triggered with my collective? The Ten of Cups. Somebody could have people in their family that, okay, that maybe encourage certain narratives about you and y'all relationship. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with y'all also. This could have been a happiness hater also. Like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, outside of this person, family could be assholes and could enable their bullshit. And like, you know, I don't know. But this could be somebody that could have been like, damn, how are you still happy after everything that I fucking did to you? Everything that I've done to you, all of the things that done happen in life to you or whatever the case may be, you still happy. You still, you know, I just heard looking for the silver lining or some shit like that, whatever that means. It's like you still looking on the positive, the bright side of things or whatever the case may be. Like, how are you still so fucking happy? Mind y'all, like I said, this is somebody that got their own this is somebody that got their own traumas and things like that they need to, their fears and anxieties and paranoias and things like that they need to heal. So this could be somebody that's like, okay, look at how I'm turning out. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you not like me? You know, why are you not miserable? Why are you not an angry person too? Why are you still so fucking happy after everything that I've done? After everything that, like, what the fuck? Like, your happiness could have been triggering another person. Like, the fact that you would prefer to keep the peace even when somebody is coming at you sideways or something like that. You don't just jump off the deep end. You know how to walk away or something like that. Like that, like for somebody as narcissistic, this could be a crazy person. Like, somebody could need like real mental help. And I feel like I've been saying this like the past couple of readings, man. Like, somebody could really need to go and talk to somebody. Like a real deal doctor, y'all. Get on some medication or something. Like, for real, for real. Like, that could have been who somebody was dealing with. Like, for real. And your happiness could have triggered this person. We just seen that. Hold on. We just seen that. Somebody is watching you, a fake flexer. Somebody who could be trying to make sure, like, not make sure, well, make sure that their image or reputation of having it all under control and I'm solid, I'm good, I ain't tripping, I ain't worried about it, whatever, I was a good person, this, that, and the third, everything's great in my life. Absolutely not. This is somebody that's watching you and they're triggered. They're triggered. Wishing that you would respond to their message or something like that. This could be somebody that has like abandonment issues or some shit, is what I just heard for somebody here. This could also be somebody that come from a reckless and wild type of family dynamic. Like, this could be, and y'all gonna know exactly who I'm talking about for some of y'all. This could be the type of person where they come from a family dynamic and we all, you know, got that side of the family. But like, this could be the type of person, like, they family is like always in some shit. People in their family, close relatives and shit like that, they could always be into some type of, you know, bullshit, acting crazy. Like this could be a person that comes from that type of family dynamic. They come from toxicity. They come from hostility. They come from, you know, shit being all over the place, no structure, no organization, you know, unhealthy, you know, emotional, you know, when it comes to regulating their emotions, you know, unhealthy emotional like habits and things like that. And so if this is somebody that, you know, sees you in this Queen of Cups energy, whether masculine or feminine, where you are all, you know, loving and you're still generous and kind, and you still, you know, your heart chakra is not blocked. You're not a cold-hearted, closed off individual. You still love people. You still show people love, you know, like that sort of thing, despite maybe everything that could have happened to you. That's not to say that you've had some easy fucking life, but the way that you're choosing to respond to the things that's happened to you, this person could be feeling a type of way about that. It could have triggered them. This could have been somebody, for some of you guys, that could have, you know, found some type of joy in trying to bully you to the point where they could break your spirit, somebody here. So that way you could be like them, somebody here. Somebody here. This could be somebody that was purposely doing things like cheating and cussing and fussing you out and trying to attack you and all of these different things to break your spirit, so that way you could be like them. Dim your light with the star in reverse out here. This is also somebody that wanted you to lose so much confidence in yourself to where you just settle for this treatment that they were given to you. This is somebody that could have also thought that if they did so much abuse to you, whether it's mental, physical, verbal, whatever that looks like, that you would be scared to leave and go in a different direction out of fear of how they might like cut up or act a fool on you. You know what I'm saying? With the Knight of Wands in reverse. Somebody comes from like maybe a hostile family, like a toxic family or something like that. And this could be, for somebody here, this could be the same individuals that this person is going and playing victim to. So that way these people could be or would be willing to come at you sideways. This could be the type of people or the type of family dynamic where it's like they might have a lot of fighting and arguments. Thank y'all for 624. They could keep up a lot of drama and commotion and conflict amongst themselves, but they itching and ready to you know, jump a motherfucker. This could be the type of person that come from that type of family dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Like that could be what this is. So if somebody went and had other people thinking that you were the antagonist and you did them wrong, that could be why we done seen in two different ways, you know what I'm saying, people like, you know, you was innocent basically, and other people could have been coming at you sideways or something like that. This is somebody that could not like that you're like happy. Also, let me say this for somebody here. If this person was treating you, for somebody here, if this person was treating you in some type of way and acting real like, you know, grimy and off the deep end with you when it comes to their temper, I don't know if somebody, your family members, could have been telling this person some shit about you with this 10 of Cups here. If you got family members that got a rapport with this person or something like that, for those of y'all that was like really, really locked in with this person, doing life with this person, and you know you got certain relatives or some shit like that, they could have been going and saying shit to this person also. That could be a thing for some of y'all, not everybody. But you know, you gonna know. Tell me more about why they was handling my collective like this. Tell me more about that. Damn, my nose ain't been itching at all. Tell me more about it. Why was they handling my collective like this? Y'all, let me tell y'all. For somebody here, this is somebody's family is involved, whether it's your family or their family. Damn. 5 of Swords is here. Somebody family, okay, cool. So for somebody here, this is somebody's family, whether yours or theirs. This could be siblings, parental figures, does not fucking matter to me. Okay, for somebody here, these people could have been jealous of y'all union or something like that, and could have been like negatively like influencing this person to attack you. That's the thing. For somebody here, this could have started with their family or your family, people that y'all looked at like family. What's all this fighting about? This is also somebody that loves fighting. They like trying to bully you. Okay, confirmation. They didn't think it would end. The Tower's in reverse. This is somebody, for somebody here, this is somebody that they like being a bully. The Five of Swords is here. They like being a bully. Like, this brings them happiness. This is why they did this. They thought with the Tower reverse that it would never end, that it wouldn't change, that you wouldn't leave, Chariot here, big Cancer energy. That's somebody thought that they like this shit. This is somebody that got a thrill out of it. Stirring up conflict with you. Wow. And their family could have encouraged it or could have been enabling it. Tell me more about this. I want to move on. I got to move on. Let me get a little bit more. Because I didn't got the asking all type of extra shit. The Seven of Pentacles. Y'all, this is somebody... I'm gonna move on. This is somebody, y'all, that got a thrill out of attacking you. This made them happy. Whoever encouraged it on the outside, your family, their family, doesn't really fucking matter to me. This is somebody, the reason why they handled you like this is because they liked seeing, they liked, I think that this is somebody that liked to see your reaction. Like, they could have liked to see, you know, you attempt to fight back. You attempt to whatever. Like, this is somebody that like to watch. They like to observe. You know, also, I feel like this could be somebody that had people close to them that liked, you know, if they would go back and tell, like, yeah, me and Divine Collective got into this fight, whatever. Like, this could be somebody that would, you know, have family members or people that they looked at like family that would, you know, put negative shit and, like, you know, speak negative shit to them or whatever. Then they come back and do certain things to you or handle you in a certain way. And like I just said, maybe even go and call these people like, yeah, well, this, that, and the third just happened between me and Divine Collective. It could have been somebody on the outside that enjoyed hearing about it, about this conflict. You know, this is also somebody that they just like, they like to be a bully. They liked abusing you. One more, why? And that's why this person, that makes so much sense. I'm happy I asked that. That's why this person is, because this is somebody that not only did they abuse you, for somebody here, they enjoyed doing it and they didn't have any intentions on stopping. Somebody here. This person could have been trying to build a whole nother life with a third party. But they still got a kick out of attacking you with the Five of Swords here to watch your response, watch what would come of it with the Seven of Pentacles here. This is somebody that could have literally been working their ass off trying to break your spirits so that way, you know, they could steal your joy and your happiness from you. I also feel like somebody could have been, like I said from the beginning, y'all, and this is so left field, but I'm going to put it out there. Somebody could have been working with a third party, abusing divination to steal some type of happily ever after from you. They could have been doing work. I said that from the beginning. Tell me about this. Tell me real quick, why did they enjoy attacking? This is somebody that was jealous of you. with the Five of Swords here. They were jealous of you. They're jealous of your outlook. They're jealous of your perspective. They're jealous of how hard you're willing to work. You know, what you are and aren't willing to dedicate yourself to. Somebody could be jealous of your fucking work ethic. How patient you are. This could be somebody that was going above and beyond trying to get you out of character. Like, I bet you I can get you riled up. You know what I'm saying? You making it seem like you all cool, like this, that, and the third or whatever. I bet you I can trigger you enough to have you cussing and fussing and fighting and going off and doing all this and doing all that. You ain't all innocent, Queen of Cups. You ain't all nice and sweet all the time. I bet you I can. This is somebody that enjoy doing that shit. Tell me real quick. Give me one on why. Jealousy, y'all. The Knight of Cups is in reverse. Jealousy. This is somebody that's a crash out, y'all. This is a crash out. This is somebody, let me tell y'all something. I'm finna move on. This is somebody that hates that you really are everything that they portray themselves to be. You really are a good person with a kind heart. You really do show real, genuine love. It's authentic. Okay, you really do have people's good, you know, and you got good intentions and pure intentions at heart when you interact with people. You're not going out using and abusing and taking people's, you know, kindness for weakness to take advantage of them and shit like that. You're not a fucking, like, you know, a terrible person disguised as somebody that's loving and sweet. You're not a manipulator. You're not a narcissist. Somebody here. This person can't stand it. They can't stand it. This is somebody that is a crash out. This is somebody that does pretend and play nice and act like everything is it's all good. I'm telling y'all, like I said from the beginning, this is somebody that swears they got the gift of gab. They make themselves seem like that knight in shining armor and all of these different things, like they just got such good, and people can trust this person. They've created this illusion or this facade, this image around themselves, this reputation for themselves, pretending to be everything that you actually are, all the while being connected to you, hating the fact that you are everything that they are not. Did I lose y'all on that? Did I lose y'all on that? Okay. Somebody is working overtime trying to cover up the fact that they're not the nice guy. They're not the nice woman. They're not the innocent one. They are the crash out. They actually get a kick out of causing conflicts and fights and arguments and bringing people into the toxicity and having people gang up on an innocent person. This person was out playing a role. And for a little bit, you could have been enabling this role because you didn't embarrass this person, because you chose to take the high road, because you chose to, you know what, I'm not going to even, you go ahead and do your thing. You go ahead. I'm not finna get in the middle of that. You know what, whatever. I know who you are. You know who you are. We both know what the fuck happened. You could have been in that type of energy with this person. Like, I'm going to spare you, because if I go off and tell my version of the story and back it up with the proof that I have, these motherfuckers will never look at you the same. That little reputation that you have, I'll destroy all of that shit. So I'm gonna let you live. I'm gonna just get the fuck on. But this could be somebody, like I said, that won't leave you the fuck alone, because not only were they not able to break you down and break your spirits while y'all were together, okay? They weren't able to get you in a place where you would settle for the abuse that they were inflicting upon you in whatever way. There's several different ways to abuse a person. It's not always just putting your hands on a person, okay? They wasn't able to like shift your mindset and make you think less of yourself and settle for less than what you know you deserve. This is somebody that you could have showed a lot of love to, but you didn't love this motherfucker more than you loved yourself. And for somebody here, this person was not able to steal your happiness. You chose yourself and your peace and your happiness, and you got the fuck on, and you're happy and peaceful without this person. That's triggering them even more because you're happy without them. They weren't able to steal it from you. They weren't able to break you down, and you're moved on with your life happy without them, and you're fucking winning. You're winning. So even if this third party that we finna get into this third party, okay? Even if they thought the grass was greener with a third party, they thought they was finna turn their back on you and that was gonna break you down, hurt you, or some shit like that. Somebody could have also thought that you would, for somebody here, they could have also thought that you would just settle for being in a love triangle. Like that could be for somebody here. They could have thought that you were, you know, they've done so much to you, physical, mental, you know, verbal abuse to you, bullied you in such a grand way that you would just, with the full reverse, you would be too scared to take off and go in another direction, and you would just deal with being a third party in some sort of love triangle. That's for some of y'all. They didn't think that this abuse was going to end. This is somebody that got a kick out of overreacting. You're exposing this person, and you're destroying this reputation that they've built up, trying to portray themselves to be sweet and innocent, and they're not. This is somebody, it's clear this person is jealous of you. They've always been jealous of you. Thank you, thank you. They've always been jealous of you. That's why they got a kick out of bullying you, trying to attack you. Whew. Tell me about this third party over here. This person is being exposed. And you know what else? Let me say this. Let me say this also, y'all. For somebody here, I think that saying, I had this saying come out a couple of readings back over on the other side of town, and I couldn't quite remember it then. But I think I heard, and y'all said in the comment section over there, a leopard never changes its spots or some shit like that. Whatever the case may be, I feel like it could be one of them things where this could be a person that turned their back on you to go be with another lover, and they are showing up in the same energy with this other lover because this other person was not who they portrayed themselves to be. This is somebody that they were not supposed to take action towards. They were supposed to hold back from this third party and do the work in y'all union. And I feel like somebody could be disappointed. There could be so much disappointment. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Somebody could have done a lot of things trying to one up you, trying to abuse you, trying to attack you, and they could have done a lot of things with a third party also, trying to come up in some type of way, you know, being materialistic, being obsessed with greed and all of these different things. The Five of Swords is here in the upright. This is somebody that is cutthroat. They will hit below the belt. They will sneak attack. They're very sneaky in order to, you know, get what they want. For this, you know, whatever they're focused on with the Seven of Pentacles, whatever they're trying to bring into fruition or whatever this is, I feel like this could be somebody that's not getting what they worked for or what they thought they were going to get with some type of sneaky link that they could have been running their mouth to about you or something like that. And I also feel like because of that, this person could be showing their true colors to whoever this third party is or some shit like that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Somebody here, the third party could be the one that, like, you know, the situation or the relationship with a third party could be like, yeah, I told y'all that's who they was. They went over there and did the same thing to that person. I told y'all that's who that's how they get down. You know what I'm saying? You could be over on your side of town like, yeah, I don't fuck with XYZ because this, that, and the third. And on their side of the town, people are like seeing while they're in a new union with somebody that they could have been sneaking and geeking around with on the low. They're showing up the same way with a whole nother person. So it could be one of them things. It's a track record. It's like, it's one of them things. Like I said, a leopard never changes its pattern or some shit like that. But it's like, this person is who they are. They are who they are. Tell me what's going on with this sneaky link over here that this person don't want. This is somebody that don't want whatever was happening with them in a sneaky link to get out. They don't want this to be exposed. Also, somebody is like running from a lesson. The Hermit is reversed. Somebody is running from some shadow work, from self-reflecting, okay? They feel empty. This is a person that feels empty inside. This is a person that feels empty inside. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's also somebody that could have been telling a goddamn sneaky link that they were exhausted in this union with you, that they felt empty, that, you know, they were so detached from you and all of these different things. Tell me more. What happened here? What? Okay, tell me about this right here. The Nine of Swords is here. What's the Nine of Swords about? Somebody worried. Somebody worried. This person is worried. They don't get no sleep. Damn, man. They don't get no sleep. This is somebody that stays up. Or this is somebody that was up all the time. Like, when they should have been getting rest, they could have been up sneaking and geeking or talking shit, spreading rumors or gossiping about you to sneak. Somebody could also been sneaking out, seeing a person. Somebody could have been sneaking out, leaving you alone at night to go and sneak out with a third party. That could be a thing for somebody here. Tell me more about it. What's this Nine of Swords about? Being withdrawn from you. You could have not known where this person was. Sheesh. There could have been instances where you could have been up worrying or anxious, can't sleep because it's like, where the hell is this person at? You could have been calling, asking, have you heard from such and such? Have you seen such and such? That's the truth, Justice. Damn. Yeah, looking for clarity, asking questions and shit like that. This is somebody that was out sneaking around with a whole nother person. This person is worried about that now. What? Tell me more about it. Tell me more about it. The Four of Pentacles is here. This person is worried about something that they've been keeping real close to their chest. And this could be something that they said or something like that. They held back something. I mean, it could be something that they said or something that they did not say that they needed to say. Okay? That they needed to say. Somebody is worried, they're exhausted, trying to prevent this from getting out. Tell me, and this could have something to do with a side piece or some type of low-key situation. For somebody here, this could be about some money. It could have been something dealing with some money. There could have been a situation with some money. Tell me more. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. Y'all, whatever this person envisioned for the outcome of this situation, it is not going nowhere near close to how they planned. Okay? This is somebody, they're dealing with karma. We just seen the Justice in the upright. And we see the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is somebody that's dealing with karma. They're paranoid. Because of the setbacks, this is somebody that they refused to make certain changes that they needed to make within a certain matter of time is what I'm hearing. Tell me more about it. What's the Wheel of Fortune reverse about? Three of Swords. Three of Swords out here twice. So let me just say this, y'all. Something that a person did, they could have turned their back on you, or somebody thought that they would be able to move on to calmer waters and everything would, like, they would just be able to move on from this situation. Sheesh. Somebody thought that they would be able to do everything that they did to you, collective, all of this attacking you and creating all of this misery and conflict in your life unprovoked. This motherfucker thought that they were going to be able to do all of that to you and then just move on peacefully with their life. Absolutely not. This hoe is over there dealing with pain and suffering. The same pain and suffering, maybe even worse, that they inflicted upon you. They don't want you to talk about. If somebody is with a third party, if somebody's sneaky link turned into their rebound, this person's rebound could be putting them through the same thing that they put you through. This motherfucker is exhausted. And it could be, like I said, it's something about this person not wanting you to talk about what happened in your relationship. And I feel like for somebody here, if you tell what this person did to you in your relationship and people know what this person is going through in their new relationship, like it's like the same thing, people are going to know, for one, that this person is like, you know, unstable, not to be trusted. This is a fucked up individual. So they're definitely going to lose that pillar of support. They're going to lose all of those benefits, that victim, you know, the victim benefits or whatever the fuck that they're, you know, cashing in with certain individuals. People would be able to see that this person is just getting their karma in a rebound or something like that. I also feel like I can look at this like somebody is really stressing, hoping, wishing, and praying. They're really scared about us. Like, I just feel like somebody is really scared about this breakup coming to the scene. Like, what really happened between y'all? How they refused to change for the better. And that's what caused this ending. They wouldn't stop cheating. They wouldn't cut off some type of third party situation either. They only had so much time to do that shit, and they didn't do it. They didn't make the positive changes that they needed to make. Also, if somebody, whatever this person did to you, it's all going back to this person in this rebound situation. This is somebody that could know that they are like getting what they dished out. Tell me what's this person don't want people to talk about. Thank y'all for 835. Matter of fact, what is it that this person is holding on to? What is it that this person is holding on to? What are they keeping to themselves that's stressing them? That's stressing them out. They don't want to be exposed, y'all. The moon is in reverse. Pisces energy. They don't want to be exposed, y'all. For the illusion that they've created, you guys. They don't want to be exposed. All their secrets. What are their secrets? What are their secrets that they don't want? Like, they keeping that shit so close to their chest, y'all. This motherfucker is waking up in sweats. This could be somebody that sweat when they sleep. This could be somebody that sweat when they sleep. Sweat when they get nervous. They don't want their secrets being exposed. What's the secrets? What's the secrets that they scared? They keeping this shit close. What's the secrets? The world is here. Right, where to start? Okay, the world is here. It's like, you guys, like I said, I've been saying this. Okay. They sabotaged this union. Devil energy here. They kept you in a toxic fucking union, y'all. And this person refused to change. They refused to be faithful to you. They refused to make healthy decisions for this relationship. They refused to heal. They created illusions. They played in your face. They played in other people's face. Okay? This person has been creating a facade that they were the innocent one this entire time. Whole time, this is a motherfucking demon. Okay, somebody that is controlled by darkness. Somebody here. And they're under judgment. Their judgment is clouded. For somebody here, this is a person that does not want a community of people that they could look up to or something like that. To big Taurus, big Gemini, Pisces could be significant. Okay, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, this is somebody that does not want a group of people that they could look up to or people that's well respected in their book to know just how fucking toxic and destructive this person is, how this person thrives off toxicity. This could also be somebody that is, you know, they're again a user. The magician is in reverse. They use what they know about people against them so that way they can siphon resources. They trick people. They're a master of illusions. Somebody here, this person does not want their secret to come out, which is they are not who they portray themselves to be. And that's exactly why this relationship, this cycle closed out between y'all. They got a kick out of trying to control you, trying to, you know, abuse you in one way or another. They loved doing that shit. They were a whore bag in this relationship. They were not faithful towards you. This could be somebody that said that you were the one that was unfaithful to them, that you were the whore bag, that you were the lazy one, that you were the one that was keeping them stagnant and they couldn't move forward because of your lack of, you know, ethics or work ethics or some shit like that. Whole time that was never the case. That was never the case. Okay, somebody also broke the law. Somebody broke the law when it comes, this is not for everybody, but when it comes to some money, y'all, somebody could have been trying to steal some fucking money from another person, y'all, like for real. And they could very well be finding themselves in jail. I said that at the beginning. The justice card is out here. Somebody could be scared that their secrets and what they did with the wheel of fortune in reverse to the 3 of swords here. Somebody could have been trying to steal a fucking destiny, creating illusions, consumed with darkness or some shit like that. Maybe even dealing with a third party over here, a sneaky link, some type of hidden lover that you could have not knew anything about. This is somebody that's scared as hell of everything that they was doing behind the scenes, all of the trickery, all of the darkness, all of the shit that they addicted to, whatever that looks like. It could be sex addictions, it could be pill, it could be bottle, it could be whatever the fuck they could be addicted to. Okay? This is somebody that does not want the people closest to them that's been enabling them or that's been putting them on and looking at them in some sort of, you know, regard. They do not want these people to know exactly who the fuck they really are. And you could be exposing all of that by just living in your truth. Because like I said, for somebody here, if they were saying, oh, Divine Collective is lazy, I'm the only one, mind y'all, I said that. We already got the Emperor out here in the upright. And then we get the Empress right here in reverse. So if this is somebody that was out there saying, oh, I'm trying my hardest to get these, thank you to Divine Collective, and they're not helping me, they've lost their way, I'm exhausted, you know, they're lazy, they won't take care of the family. This is a mother figure, a father figure. I'm telling y'all, this could be somebody you have a family with, or maybe you was married with. I feel like I'm the only one that's keeping the house together. This is somebody that was saying certain things to justify the shit that they were doing to you, the abuse that they were inflicting upon you. But the reality of it is, this is somebody that just got a fucking kick out of abusing you. They're toxic as fuck, y'all. This person is consumed with darkness, and their demons control them, with the devil here. Their demons control them. Their judgment is clouded. Somebody here with the judgment in reverse. This is somebody who is not listening to their spirit guides. They're not listening to their spirit guides. They're not. They're listening to the darkness that controls them. And like I said, for somebody here, if you, what we see, you done call back all of your power. Somebody was dealing with a person that was feeding off of keeping you in some sort of toxic, like love situation, dynamic relationship, marriage, or something like that. They were feeding and draining you. Somebody could have definitely been trying to do a destiny swap on you for somebody here. And you got this motherfucker over here in the star reverse, magician reverse, powerless, in the dark, nothing to feed off of. You called everything back and got the fuck on. So it's heavy emphasis on defeated. Okay, it's really clear at this point, and it could be one of them type of things. You know, somebody could have thought, like, you know, somebody could have thought that maybe a sneaky link that they was fucking around with was gonna be able to hit like how you hit, but it don't. It don't. The stars in reverse, and that's darkness. Somebody went towards more darkness. They met their perfect fucking match. They met their perfect match. And it could be clear while over there that whole shit is dark. Look at how toxic it is over there. Look at what they going through. See, because your light could have been like really, you know, shielding this person. You choosing to be the bigger person and not expose them was shielding this person's darkness. Like they was able to, what's the word? They were able to bask in it, to wear it, to like mirror it even maybe for some of y'all. Okay. That's what they were able to do. And then you being, you know, like, I'm not going to expose you. You could have been like that, somebody here. I'm going to just keep my mouth shut. Heavy emphasis on image control. You know, I'm not going to say what the hell be going on behind closed doors. But you really toxic as fuck, and I don't know where your head is at. How many times is it going to fucking play? Who is this that's always on their mind? Please get the hell on. Somebody here, judgment is clouded. Judgment is clouded. This is somebody that is consumed with a lot of darkness, y'all. I don't know how else to say that shit. What was they saying? Tell me about the rumors that they were spreading about my collective. I'm like, damn, how many times are you gonna tell us that they always on your mind? Hold on, because I know this ain't rain on me again. It's coming on again, y'all. Hold on, because, okay. Why would You're Always on My Mind come on again after I just turned from it? They better stop. Okay. I'm about to lose it. Like, I pay good money for this, all right? Don't play with me, YouTube. Okay? Don't play with me. Get your shit together. All right. What was the rumors that they were spreading? Oh, my God. Lee. What were the rumors that they were spreading about my collective? The 8 of Wands is here. Okay. something about the moves that you be making, or some type of moves that you made, or something like that. Something about the rumors that they were spreading about my collective. What were they saying? What's this Eight of Wands about? They do a lot of talking. This is somebody that this is somebody that talks about you a lot. They said a lot of things about you with the Eight of Wands here. This is somebody that was going out their way to talk about you. Tell me more about it. So much gossip. What were they saying? I figured. The High Priestess in reverse. All right. Okay. So for somebody here, for those of you that are a part of the spiritual community, okay, for somebody here, if you practice publicly, you know what I'm saying, your spiritual beliefs and things like that, you could be a very spiritual person or something like that. This is somebody that was going out maybe saying that you could, they could have been saying that you was doing work on them, abusing divination against them or something like that, like you were very sneaky and things like that, like you had your own like ulterior motives for, you know, why you were even with this person. You had your own things that you were looking to gain and shit like that. Like this could be somebody that was going out and saying that you were the one that's consumed with a dark entity and abusing divination on them. Whereas what it really is, this person could have been trying to like do a whole fucking destiny swap on you, like for real. Like for real. You know, tell me more. What was this person saying about the High Priestess reverse? Tell me what this person was saying about the High Priestess reverse. It's like heavy shots fired about you. Like heavy shots fired about you. Tell me more. What was they saying about the High Priestess reverse? The Four of Wands in reverse. You were the one that was creating the conflict in this home environment. And if you weren't doing all of this sneaky shit, if you weren't so this, that, and the third, consumed with darkness and all of these different things, that y'all could have been happy. You were the one that was unstable with the Four of Wands reverse. Wow. You wasn't supporting this person in this home environment. I'm telling y'all, for somebody here, you stayed with this person. For somebody here, this also could have been a higher level of commitment. Like I said, a husband, a wife type of situation, or we could have been planning, like we could have been engaged to this person with the Four of Wands here. This is somebody that said you was the karmic toxic one. And you were sneaky as hell, and they had exposed you. Tell me more about it. What did they say that they exposed about my collective? What did they say that they exposed about my collective? What did they say that they exposed about my collective? You was creating an illusion. Seven of Cups is here. Maybe even also that you were dealing with other options. Somebody could have, I told you, somebody could have said that you were the whore bag or something like that. They were saying all type of shit to other people to justify what they were doing to you. And you over here in Queen of Cups in upright. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. They said that they had exposed some type of illusion that you had created. Tell me more about what they said they exposed about the High Priestess reverse. You was the Chariot here is something. Oh, thank you for 1 mil, y'all. Thank y'all. You was, it's some type of like action or something like that you were taking, maybe towards other options, or you was making, it's something about certain moves that you were making when it comes to other, you know, ways that you were like you were trying to go or something along those lines for somebody here. Somebody was, they said they exposed your moves. Tell me about these other options, or what is this about with this Seven of Cups? Somebody could also been saying like you tricked them and then you left them. Like then you like got the fuck on. Left them hanging. Or some shit like that. They could been saying that. Like you said certain things. You said this, you said that. Turns out you was lying. You said one thing, ended up doing another. And that's what created the conflict in this union or something like that. You created some type of illusion for this person, tricked them. This could also be somebody that says that you are an opportunist or something like that. That you didn't support them really in this union or something along those lines. You didn't really show up. And then you got the fuck on. We just seen the Empress reverse. Somebody could have said that you was using them. You used them to get what you wanted, and then you got the fuck on with the Chariot here. That's how they exposing you. That's for somebody here. Also, it's something about you. They could be saying they expose maybe some type of conversations that you were having with another option. Like you talking or taking action. Some type of action that you was taking with other options or something like that. You could be a very attractive individual. You could have a lot of suitors, but that don't mean that you entertaining them all. But this could be somebody that will use how attractive you are against you. Like, yeah, because, you know, she got this, that, and the third, man. She this, and this, and, you know, she for the streets, or he for the streets, you know, this, and the third, or whatever the case may be. Whole time, that's not even the case. Tell me more about it. What they say they was exposing about this high priestess. The 9 of Cups is in reverse. Pisces could be significant. You're very arrogant. You're never satisfied. You're like, this could even been somebody that could have been trying to make it seem like you were the miserable one in this union. Like as if you were the one that was making their life miserable when it was really the other way around. Like you were the one that was causing chaos and conflict in their life. You were such a horrible fucking person. So do y'all see now why because you're living the way that you're showing up on the other side of town. Hey, it's a completely different. It's like, wait a minute. We thought you said this, that, and the third about Divine Collective. But looking at Divine Collective now that y'all separated, Divine Collective is nothing like what you said they was. You know what I'm saying? This person is being exposed because they were lying their ass off on you. This could also be somebody that really says that you abandoned them. You abandoned them. Their love offer, you turned your back on them. You rejected it. It was that you made it seem like it wasn't good enough for you or something like that. Tell me about the 9 of Cups reverse real quick. The four of Swords in verse, y'all. This is somebody that was saying that you were never satisfied. Like you wouldn't let shit be with the 4 of Swords reverse. Like again, it's exhausting. They were trying to keep the peace. They were trying to heal things, or you know, something like that, and you wouldn't let it be. You wouldn't let it be. 4 of Swords reverse. You need to heal. You need to heal. You're so unhappy. You're this, you're that. You need to heal. This is also somebody that could be really trying to sit up there and say that you are attacking them. Like for real. Somebody could be saying that you will not stop attacking them after you abandon them. This is what they're trying to. Okay. Anything else we need to know about this? How are they trying to keep this? How are they trying to keep this from getting out? How are they? Yeah, because they stressing, they paranoid and worried about all of this shit that they held back from, you know, what happened in this relationship, how are they trying to keep it hidden? What are they doing to keep it hidden? The Two of Wands is in reverse. Give me one more. What are they doing to keep it hidden? The King of Wands is in reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius could be significant for somebody here. Okay. This is somebody that is there. Let me tell y'all something. Whatever plan that they put in place, I said this at the beginning, whatever plan that this motherfucker put in place to keep this thing, the narrative, how they said it, is not going as planned. This could also be somebody, they know they made the wrong decision with this Two of Wands reverse. This is somebody that's scared. This is somebody that's scared. They could be trying to make it seem like everything is cool, like they got control over it and it's all good, or whatever the case may be. But I feel like for somebody here, if this could be the type of person that is, if a situation presents itself, they could be just digging themselves a deeper hole, y'all. Give me one more on this, because this technically give me the Three of Wands in reverse. If somebody was, and we seen this the other night, if somebody was banking on you coming back to them after a certain period of time or something like that, that would have like justified what they were saying and shit like that for somebody here. Like, see, look, I told y'all, whatever, but that's not what's happening. That's not what's happening. Somebody was waiting and waiting and waiting, and you're not coming. Some type of, like, you would have, like, I don't know. Give me one more. If somebody planned on using you coming back as some sort of, like, confirmation to what they were saying about you or something like that, that shit is backfiring. This is an idiot. This is an arrogant, egotistical asshole. And this plan was dumb as fuck from the very beginning. They played themselves thinking that they were like really running some shit, or like they really had control over some shit, really trying to like control a narrative. Heavy emphasis on this is an asshole that likes to like bully people and shit like that, y'all. Was lying their ass off. King of Wands reverse. This is a whore. This is a whore. Tell me real quick. Give me one more on this, and then I want to know about this third party. I want to know about this third party real quick. Damn, she came out anyway. Okay. She came out anyway. Empress in reverse. It's something about this person thought that they were. Let me tell y'all something. If this is somebody, because this could be a warlock for some of y'all. Okay. This could be a little dumbass Timu warlock, Timu witch. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. That could be in the closet about their spirituality. While on the other side of town, you are bold and confident and, you know, authentic, true to who you are about your spiritual practices, because you know you're not fucking nobody over and you ain't doing nothing crazy to nobody. That could be for somebody here. But this motherfucker here could be scared. If they were abusing divination, and let me just say that, because there could have been an attempted destiny swap. Okay, we seen the devil, we seen the magician in reverse. Okay, we just seen all of that. We got the King of Wands in reverse. This could definitely be somebody that was saying that you were spiritually attacking them whole time. they were spiritually attacking you. And this could have been for several different reasons, maybe to stop some sort of stability for you with the Empress in reverse, stop you from being able to create, stop you from being able to prosper and evolve and things like that, have you like stagnant, have you questioning your sanity for somebody here, just really throw you off your pivot so you can't take off the way that you were supposed to take off. This would have confirmed everything that they were saying about you and justified even more the things that they did to you. Okay? But this is not going as planned for this person. They were over there saying this, they were saying that, they were creating illusions, they were abusing divination, they were trying to do the whole thing. But you have gone in a completely different direction. Their fucking plan didn't work. If this is somebody that was banking on you being in some sort of unstable position with the Empress in reverse, where you need to come back and be dependent on them because they didn't abuse so much divination when it comes to your life. Like I said, this is not, they're waiting for some shit that's not coming in. They're waiting for some shit that's not coming in. And this could be somebody, the more you evolve, the more you elevate, the more you ascend, the more you expose this person for everything that they lied on you about, as also all of the work that they did against you, especially if they was breaking spiritual law, which for some of y'all they were, okay? All of that shit is going back with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's all going back. That's why this motherfucker is over here, can't sleep. Heavy emphasis on that. Can't sleep. Paranoid, scared, being haunted and shit. And they got to keep all of this shit to themselves. They can't tell nobody, or especially not these motherfuckers here, they can't tell nobody what the hell what's really going on. Because if they do, they would have to tell, okay, well, why is that happening to you? Why are you going through that type of stuff? You know what I'm saying? Why is this, that, and the third? Whatever. If somebody, let me tell y'all something. Somebody here, this person, if they are telling people, like, I'm dealing with spiritual attacks and this, that, and the third, they could really be lying and saying that you are spiritually attacking them. They could be saying that you will not stop attacking them to justify, you know. But really what this is for somebody here, they're dealing with karma. They're dealing with karma. They're dealing with karma. Tell me what's going on with the third party real quick. Thank y'all for 1.1. Ooh-wee. What's going on with this person, this past person, and the third party that they was sneaking around with? Somebody could have been abusing divination. Like, somebody could have been attacking you with a third party. Like somebody that they was fucking around with. Okay. Like, for real. Like, this could be a really dark couple, for real. That's, like, involved in some real dark shit. And whoever your past person is, we see why. I mean, because I was finna say, well, why would they want to do this to you? But we see why they would want to do this to you. This is somebody that enjoyed abusing you and bullying you by themselves. They enjoyed attacking you by themselves. Now it's me and my sneaky link, and we really attack. I got a partner to help me attack Divine Collective. This is somebody that was overreacting with this Knight of Cups in reverse. This is somebody that, like I told y'all from the very beginning, this is somebody that was ODing with whatever work they were doing. When one attack didn't work, they kept going back and trying more and more until they got it right. That's what they were hoping for. I said that at the very beginning. Somebody could have been trying to break you down and get a certain like end goal out of you by themselves. That wasn't working, so they could have went and teamed up with somebody else. Like, that could be a thing for somebody here. What's going on with them in the third party? What's going on with Divine Collective's past person and this third party? They so worried about all of this shit coming out, but it's being exposed. The more you talk about what caused this breakup, the more you share your truth, the more you reveal what happened to you, the more you expose this person and the real storyline. What's going on with them in this third party? It's not working. It's not working. Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. Somebody ain't even interested in this damn third party no more. Tell me more about it with this Eight of Pentacles reverse. They ain't got no interest in this person. It's not working. Tell me more about what's going on with Divine Collective's past person in this third party. The Knight of Pentacles is in reverse, but this person is stuck with them. They ain't make no progress. Thank y'all for 1.1 million. They didn't make no progress. They made no progress with this work that they did with this third party, y'all. None at all. Ain't no interest in this person. Whatever this is that they thought they was finna, you know, ride off into the sunset and have with this person. They thought the grass would be greener there. I technically got the Three of Wands out here in reverse. No, it's not. So I told y'all that this person could be, like I said, they not getting what they hoped for when it came to this third party. So they could be showing up with this third party the same way that they was showing up with you. That could be what this is. They're very unstable. They're still in the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This motherfucker is unstable. They living above their means. They can't afford, you know, their responsibilities, their financial obligations. Heavy emphasis on that. Tell me more about it. But they could be stuck with this person. Tell me more about what's going on with Divine Collective's past person and the third party. The Six of Wands is here, but they be acting like everything is all good, though. They be acting like everything is all good. This shit is not working. They ain't getting nowhere. Trust me, that shit is stuck. Nine of Pentacles reverse, Eight of Pentacles reverse. That shit ain't working. They be acting like it is, though. Damn. They be acting like they really got it together, like they really in a successful union or some shit like that. That's funny. Tell me more about it. What's really going on with them two? With the Divine Collective's past person and this third party that they chose. What's really going on? Oh my God. My God. Okay. Okay. What's really going on? They be acting like it's all good. They be acting like everything is, it's all right. Nah, it's towers over there. It's chaos over there. Conflict over there. I told y'all. This shit is going up in smoke. This shit is going up in smoke. Okay? It's shambles. And you know what? When I tell y'all, these folks, when this hit the news, this could literally hit the local news for somebody here or social media news. It's going to be explosive. And I said that at the beginning. When these two people, because somebody had a third party that was helping your past person to attack you. Like, for real, they could be in a cult, some crazy shit like that. They don't have to be in a cult. They could just be some motherfuckers that's dumb as hell together and they encourage each other's ignorance. Okay, like that could be a thing. Dabbling into shit that they don't know what the hell they dabbling in or something like that. Trying to target a high priestess or high priest. This is so stupid. Like, but hey, let them dig it. Let them dig it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever this is, these motherfuckers be making it seem like they okay and like everything is all good. Like they on top with the Six of Wands here. But they're not able to afford their, you know, like I said, their financial responsibilities because I got the Nine of Pentacles out here in reverse again. Okay, so this person is struggling financially. Okay, somebody could also not be working. Like they could have lost their job with the Eight of Pentacles here in reverse. They could be stuck in a space where they don't have a job and they're not able to find a job. I also said earlier, somebody could have quit their goddamn job thinking that they were finna be successful in one way or another. Like I said earlier, we got the star in reverse. Somebody was supposed to hold back from this person. They thought that there was something of substance there, but there wasn't. Somebody fell for the okie doke. Somebody could have thought they was going to be a star and be recognized. They could have quit their goddamn job or something along those lines, thinking like, oh, I'm going to come out on top whole time. No progress being made whatsoever. They're stuck. They're stuck in this relationship. Is not working. Is nothing but chaos and conflict. And for somebody here, this person wasn't expecting for it to turn out like this. I told y'all. And people that are going to hear about what's really going on with this person when this tower actually hit, they're going to be heartbroken. And y'all remember I said I said this is somebody that's trying to get rid of the evidence, the paper trail of everything that they did to you. All of the work that they did to you. I said this in the beginning, and I told y'all, I said with burned evidence in reverse, they're not going to be able to. They're not going to be able to. Whatever was done behind closed doors in this home to you, this abuse, like I said, there's several different ways to abuse a person. Spiritual, mental, physical, emotional, verbal, financial, you know what I'm saying? Psychological. Whatever this person was doing to you, they encouraged others to help them attack you based off of lies. They deceived these people. They tricked these people. Some of these folks was on board. They was looking for a reason, and other people could have been like, damn, you know what I'm saying? They could have caught them off guard, but they were trying to be a good person and help a victim or some shit like that. That's how this past person of yours portrayed the situation. Whole time, you were the one that was getting the shitty end of the stick the entire time until you chose to put the fucking stick down. Somebody here. And that was one of the best decisions you could have ever made for yourself. Because for somebody here, like I told y'all at the very beginning, I said somebody, and when I talk about a destiny swap, thank y'all so much. Somebody here, you could have left this person, this partner, you could have broke things off with this person because of how much shit they was doing, to the point where you could have been like, if I don't leave now, this motherfucker's going to kill me. I'm gonna go crazy. They want me to go crazy. They put my life in danger. This, that, and the third. Somebody here, something is going on social media. I don't know if you're speaking your piece on social media or if this person is being exposed on social media. There could be some type of paper trail of what somebody was doing on social media. I don't know what the hell they had going on, but somebody thought that some shit was out of sight, out of mind, and that they wouldn't get caught. But this plan is not going according to plan. And I said that they're not going to be able to avoid this, you know, this evidence getting out. When this tower hit, everything is being exposed with it. When this tower hit, everything is being exposed with it. And these could be some people, not gonna lie to y'all, these could be some fake flexers. What did I tell y'all? Hold on a second. This could be a fake flexer that's really watching you, that's pretending like they all good, like they you know, on their high horse and everything is good in their life. They could be pretending like they live in a certain type of way or whatever the case may be, but triggered that you actually the real deal. These motherfuckers is in over their head. This could be a couple that gets some type of attention or something like that or whatever. No, ma'am. No, sir. It's not okay. Everything's not okay. Everything, all of this illusion that they've created. Let me tell y'all something. They thought they was gonna be able to get away with this. Somebody's being haunted by what they did to you. This is the type of motherfucker, like, this is a situation where all of their lies and all of their antics, even if they could be like in some sort of environment, some luxurious environment or some shit like that, being haunted by all, they can't even find peace in that environment. You stole all of that shit, you did all of that shit, and okay, you might have came up in one way or another, but you're miserable. Your sanity is out the fucking window. This tower is going to hit this couple that could be, you know, very popular with the Six of Wands here, whether that's on social media with that card that we just saw, or whether that's in the local community or some shit like that. Everything is going to be exposed about what these motherfuckers do to get their stability or something along those lines, because somebody here, these hoes don't work. They don't really be working. They be stealing. They be stealing. And they be lying. Tell me about this tower real quick. What's the tower about for these two? They dealing with chaos because of the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody, you're grounded. You're grounded. You're stable. Also, you ducked off somebody here. You're stable. If Mugs was banking on you being in some sort of instability, if they thought they was finna steal your destiny, your fortune, or some shit like that, nah, you're using it for yourself. You're using it for yourself. Wow. Your stability is causing a tower for them. Why? Why is my collective stability causing a tower for their past person and the rebound that they ended up with? Why is my collective stability causing this tower? The Hermit is here. Big Virgo energy. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn can be significant. Give me one more. Give me one more. Ten of Wands reverse. You learned how to do something by yourself. Sheesh. You learned how to do something by yourself. Ten of Wands reverse. Ten of Wands reverse. You took on all of that shit by yourself, and you figured you went in and did the work. And you did it all by yourself. Heavy emphasis on whatever it was that you were nurturing. You sat down and did the work on yourself. You got yourself grounded mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and heavy emphasis on financially. And you do not need this motherfucking person here, y'all. So if this is somebody, like I've been saying, that was banking on you coming back, being in some sort of codependent, needy, clingy ass, unstable energy, where you were detached and not able to hear your spirit guides and know what you needed to invest in, what you needed to create, what you needed to build, and you were just fucked up out here. They were banking on you doing that. They could have been abusing divination to create obstacles for you so that way you could have to come back. This would have allowed for this person to complete whatever the fuck work they was doing. Somebody was doing work on you. Okay, but that's not what's happening, because you single-handedly by yourself, you went inward. You went inward. And remember, I was saying that, y'all, somebody was looking for you to maybe do something crazy or something like that, trying to trigger you or something. We already seen that you went and you learned a lesson. You went and you learned your lesson here, and you closed out this cycle. Grow through experience. I'm wiser now. Okay? You went and peeped what you needed to peep about this toxic ass energy vampire that you were attached to. And instead of you crashing out and acting a fool, somebody here, you got real serious about what you would and would not invest your time, your energy, your effort into. And this could have been a lot on your plate for somebody here with this Ten of Wands out here in reverse, but you took on all of this shit. You did exactly what you were guided to do, and you could have did that shit ducked off also. You could have did it ducked off. Like, you could have walked away from this person. That might be the only thing that they not lying about. Like, yeah, I did walk away. I did get the fuck on. I did block your ass. I did this, that, and the third. Yeah, I did make it to where you don't know where I stay. I did make it to where, you know, you can't easily get in touch with me. You know what I'm saying? That could be about the only thing that they telling the truth about for somebody here. But when you ducked off, you went in and did all of that hard work for somebody here. And that's why you're so stable. That's your stability, your work ethic. The fact that you can do the hard work and you're not scared to do the hard work either. See, that be the thing, man. Some people be scared to do the work by themselves, so they will settle for bare minimum and breadcrumbs from the next person, so that way they don't feel so alone and feel so isolated. But you are a completely different type of person, somebody here. Like I said, somebody here, you could be the type of person that's like, if I don't leave now, I might not ever be able to fucking leave. This could have been somebody that was abusing so much divination and trying to fuck with you in so many different ways, but especially mental or psychologically trying to fuck with you and cloud your judgment to where maybe you wouldn't even realize that you were actually in danger when it comes to this connection that you were in with this person. Somebody. But they wasn't able to do that. If, like I told y'all every time, if they made any offerings, if they did any of that shit, it all has to go back. It all has to go back. I mean, you're using your life. So actually you're gonna have to find somebody else or use your own, because Divine Collective is using their life. Divine Collective is stepping into their destiny. Divine Collective is stepping into their purpose. Divine Collective is doing the work. Divine Collective learned the lesson that they needed to learn, and they're moving accordingly. So, I mean, that's why all of this shit is backfiring. That's what this is. They're dealing with a tower. You could have ducked off and just popped out a completely new person. Healed, things different for you. They didn't see the hard work that you was going through behind the scenes, and you could have purposely kept it like that. They didn't see what you was working on. They didn't see all the things that you were investing in for yourself, for your stability, the things that you were nurturing. Somebody here, business, work, whatever this is, they didn't see all of this, what you were building, and you did it like that because that's what you were called to do. You went in and did the shadow work. You could have isolated yourself with this hermit here. You could have went into isolation, y'all, from a lot of people. Maybe not just this person. You could have went into isolation and ducked off by yourself, went in hermit mode to do this hard work, this self-reflecting, to acknowledge, look at things from a higher purpose, a higher, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, why did this happen like this? Like I just said, thank you for doing that shit, man. Thank you for showing me this, that, and the third. Thank you for letting me know, okay, you know what? I am being a little too lenient on motherfuckers out here. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is taking my kindness for weakness. I shouldn't let people talk to me like this. I shouldn't this, that, and the third. Or I should do more of this for myself. Somebody here, you could have went off and had to do that work. And when you popped out, while you was ducked off doing the work that you needed to do, the same work that this person is running from, facing yourself in the mirror, this person could have been spreading rumors about you. But really what it is, the more work that you do, the more karma and backfires that go back towards this person. That's all that is. They said you doing work on them. You ducked off doing work on them. Now you ducked off doing work on yourself, and they just getting karma for everything that they projected towards you, trying to stop you. Then return to sinners be hitting. Somebody was like projecting all type of shit over you. Projecting all type of shit over you. Tell me more about this right here. What's this love bomb and all of this about? What's this about? What's this gossip over here about this breakup? What are people saying about it? The 8 of Cups is in reverse. Okay. Pisces could be significant. What they saying about the 8 of Cups? In reverse. What are people saying about this breakup? The Ace of Cups is in reverse, so heavy emphasis on a water sign could be significant. Somebody thought that they would be able to love bomb you back or something like that. Somebody could also, you could also receive some type of message from a person. This person could slide in your DMs or something like that, or pop up out of nowhere trying to send you some type of message or something like that, trying to overpour you with love and be all fake nice and shit like that to try and get you to come back. This could also be somebody that this could be somebody that might try and do this on the low. Somebody could also be trying to get you back and put you in a love triangle. Like, for real. Like, this could be somebody that could be wanting to come back towards you and get another chance. You are so detached. You are so cold towards this person. Tell me more about it. There is no new beginning here. This person missed out on this opportunity. Tell me more about it. And they haven't changed either. This is somebody that never thought things would change. This is somebody that thought that, despite how cold-hearted they were towards you, that you would always keep coming back because of all of the love bombing that they did to you. Tell me more. Temperance is here. Big Sagittarius. Tell me more. Yo, somebody could reach out to you. Somebody could reach out to you. Like, for real, for somebody here trying to act like an angel and shit. Somebody could try and reach out to you, trying to pretend like they are a fucking angel. Like, they got so much love for you. This person could be like, just be patient with me. Just work with me. What I told y'all the other day, somebody like, I am going from, like, we already seen somebody's attached to darkness and King of Wands reversed to the Temperance. It's like, yeah, I'm a Buddhist now. I'm a Buddha now. I practice Buddhism now. I'm all peace and positivity now. That's how I'm trying to come back towards you. But this is somebody you cannot trust. This is somebody that just wants what they want and they're not getting their way. This give me the 9 of Cups out here in reverse again. Like, this is somebody that wants what they want and they're not getting their way. You know what? Somebody here, it would like for you to come, if you were to pop back up in a union with this person, for one, that would be for somebody here, and I can't tell you what to do, you got free will. That would be one of the worst decisions that you ever made for yourself, okay? But for this person and their reputation and everything that they've said and everything that they had, this illusion and everything like that they planned, you coming back to them would, really rectify this whole mess that you've caused by leaving and staying on somebody here. This is somebody that's just hoping that you will be patient with them. Like that, it's like, can I just get a minute of your time, man? Like, somebody could really like jump in your DM like, man, I just want a minute of your time. I'm just hoping that we could talk about everything that happened. Maybe you can come over, 8 of Cups reverse, and we could talk about it. Maybe I can come over there and we could just, I'm just trying to keep the peace. I just want to bring balance to the situation. I'm thinking more clearly now. I done slowed down. I was off the walls. King of Wands reverse, Knight of Wands reverse. I was here, there, everywhere, reckless, ruthless, grimy, cutthroat, scandalous, all of these different things, doing the fucking most and not thinking twice about it. I'm slowing down and I got a lot more balance in my life at this point. I got a lot more balance. Can you just give me a little bit of your time with the Temperance here? This is somebody that wants to come in and love bomb you. Excessive attention, overwhelming charm, hidden control, intense affection too quickly. DM slide, unexpected flirtation, direct message, testing the waters, sliding into your inbox. This is somebody who made your life miserable, broke your heart, had you in love triangles, that could be trying to come back to you, asking you for just a little bit more of your time. Tell me more. Tell me more about it. Yeah, I'm telling you, with an offer. Page of Pentacles. Offering commitment. Offering commitment. Offering to, you know, work together, and they could even come in bearing gifts that they can't even afford to fucking give you. I mean, tell me more about it. What's this offer? Damn, y'all. What's this offer that this page is somebody like, I got you something. I got this idea. I'm willing to commit. I'm willing to work with you. I'm willing to invest my time. I'm willing to slow down. You just give me one more chance. What's this offer? The King of Pentacles in reverse. Sheesh, y'all. What's this? What the King of Pentacles in reverse? Somebody is coming in and they will be offering you some sense of, like, they will bring a sense of being overwhelmed in your life. You are at peace, you're balanced, you're making a lot of great decisions have been made collective. You made a lot of great, sensible, logical decisions that have put you in a place of peace and stability. Somebody here. This is somebody that's coming back towards you that have not changed. They could be in debt, like a lot of debt. This could be somebody that was a business owner or something like that. Their business could be tanking. If they were in some sort of position of leadership with their job or their career or something like that, that could be a thing of the past. Or this could be somebody that just really blew off, and we already know what we already see that. We already know what they're going through over here, okay, with this instability when it comes to their finances. So this could be somebody that made a lot of bad and like financial investments, and that shit could be like backfiring on them. They didn't make any progress. This could also be somebody that gambles a lot, or they just make like really risky financial decisions, you know, being obsessed with greed and wealth, and they could be very materialistic and shit like that. This is somebody that's coming in and offering you some sort of, like, they're coming in and offering you instability. This is somebody that's not, you know, not somebody that you would be able to depend on. They're unstable. Also, this is a deadbeat daddy for somebody here. This is a deadbeat dad. That ain't gonna be for everybody. Divine Feminine, this is somebody that is not helping you take care of your son or your boys, is what I just heard. And for somebody here, this is so specific. This is a father figure that could have boys or a son that look exactly like him, like splitting image of this man. And he could not be helping you, Divine Feminine. And this could be somebody that got the nerve to be wanting to come back towards you. Ew. Ew. Give me more. That ain't for everybody. It's like, you don't even take care of your responsibilities. This is somebody, King of Pentacles reverse, you don't even take care of your fucking responsibilities, whatever that look like. They don't gotta be boys, but that was for somebody. They don't gotta be a son. Okay, but there could definitely be a younger child involved, for sure. Some younger children involved with this page out here. Somebody that could, like, literally... They want to come in and offer you some sense of being overwhelmed. Tell me more about this offer. What's going on with this King of Pentacles reverse? So that way they can be free. I don't know. The two of... What's that? That's not two. That's the 8 of Swords in reverse. They want to be out of some mental prison or some type of restriction that they in. Tell me more about it. What's this restriction, or what is this that they're in? They feel like coming and being back in union with you would free them of some type of bondage or some type of trap or something like that that they set for you that they're caught up in. Tell me more about it. The Page of Wands is here. If they come back towards you and y'all come back together, they would avoid being caught up in whatever this is that they did, whatever they said. Like, they would avoid that. Give me one more. The Seven of Wands is in reverse. That's the Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Because look, you detached from this person. You got control. You got control. You're getting the victory. And you got clarity also about exactly who you was attached to. There's a group of people involved in this. There's a group of people involved in this that you could have detached from, that are wanting to come out of the code with you. You could have several people collective that want to come out of the code with you. You could have cut this person off and everybody that was attached to them, your family, they family, anybody that enabled this fucking person, you could have cut all of them off. This is somebody that wants to come back to you. They're coming back to you so that way they can... This is somebody that knows that they are caught up in the trap that they set for you. I feel like this is somebody that is under the impression that if they come back to you and give you an offer and if you're willing to accept it, they can push this shit back to you instead of it being on them. Does that make sense, y'all? Because it's backfiring. This give me 8 wands in reverse. It's backfiring. This person is stuck. If they come to you and give you an offering and you accept it, they will be giving you instability. That's what this is. They will be giving you the heartbreak, the challenges, being exhausted. They will give it back to you, which you were the one that they originally set it for. But that's not the case. You already have detached and you're seeing things clearly. You're seeing things clearly. Thank y'all for 1.4 mil. You know exactly who the fuck you was caught up with. Somebody here. You know that with the, let me tell you, the King of Swords reverse, the Judgment reverse, the Seven of Swords. Somebody here, you know just how sneaky and deceptive this person is. You know that they will come in and lie, steal, cheat, kill, do whatever the fuck they need to do in order to get the outcome that they want. You know that this is a thief. You know that this is somebody that you cannot trust. You already know how this person get down. You already know. You know how shady they are. You already know. This is somebody that does not like the fact that they can't control you. They watch you so closely. They watch you so closely. They're so curious about like the decisions that you're making, the options that you're choosing, what you're gonna do, how you're gonna do it. And this is because they want to prevent some type of cycle, some type of rebirth, or some type of like ending that is like there's a transformation that's happening in somebody's life at this time. Okay. And you are going from a place of being like dealing with, you know, pain and suffering and endings and, you know, stagnation and all of those different things to being happy and fulfilled and where everything is okay and working out in your favor like it's supposed to. And that's only happening like that because you detached from this toxic ass individual. You learned your lesson, somebody here. You learned this lesson. You completed this cycle. Okay, this was a karmic contract that somebody had and you did what you needed to do. But whoever this is that you was attached to, they're still not taking accountability. They feel like it's unfair. You know what I'm saying? They're getting karma. They're receiving consequences for y'all both were being tested. You did your test. This person did their test. Y'all both being graded at this point. Y'all both being graded. And this is somebody that feels like it's not fair. Your boundaries, you know what I'm saying? Like how you speaking up for yourself and all of these different things. And this is somebody that just feels like it's not good. You're independent. You know, it's not good. Like, this is completely against everything. Because, see, somebody could have thought you was an easy target. Especially if this is somebody that was isolating you from your family and your pillars of support. Like, if this is somebody that went above and beyond to isolate you from your family, your pillars of support, so that way they could abuse you and attack you in one way or another and have their way with you, thinking that you would be an easy target. This is somebody that's realizing that, yeah, it would be cool to have my family around, but I'm gonna stand 10 toes by myself if I have to. I'm willing to stand 10 toes by myself if I have to. Okay, that shit ain't right, and I'm still gonna speak up, even if I gotta speak by myself with the Queen of Swords here. You know what I'm saying? Even if I gotta speak by myself, this is somebody, they watch you so heavy. They trying to see how they can prevent this cycle from closing out. But they can't. They can't. You are an alchemist. You are a very powerful person. You are seeing things very clearly now. The 6 of Cups is in reverse. Somebody is stuck on a past version of you that no longer exists. They're stuck on a past version of you that no longer exists. You are so much stronger now, somebody here. Your confidence is through the roof. Okay? You are exactly who the hell you say you are. And you said what the hell you said. And I feel like for somebody here, you ain't in the business of repeating yourself too many times. Not to grown folks. Not to grown folks. I don't think somebody's in that business at this point in life. You could be the type of person where it's like you could run a strict program with this Queen of Swords energy here. I said what I said. If you don't get in alignment, or if it don't look like it's in alignment, I will cut your ass off. I will cut you off, because I know you heard what I said, because I was clear about what I said. I broke everything down. I explained it to you in detail, so that way there wouldn't be any misunderstandings about what I said. And if you still not getting it, that means that we not in alignment and I need to get the fuck on. Or you gonna get the fuck on. Like, heavy emphasis on that. And I just think that somebody doesn't like the fact that you're holding them accountable in this way. This is somebody that does not have any type of protection around them with the 9 of Wands in reverse. This is somebody that's exhausted. They going through the ringer. Okay, they want to come in and apologize to you. But the Hierophant is in reverse. This is somebody that wants you to have faith in them. They want you to come back to them. They want you to have blind faith in them, so that way you can come back and they can betray you again. They want to finish you off. Like, for real, somebody here. Y'all need to stay away from this person for somebody here. Okay? They want you to come back so that way they can finish what they started. This could be somebody that's in a cult. Like, for real. And this could be for some sort of financial opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles here. A life-changing amount of money could be driving somebody crazy. Got somebody doing some crazy ass shit with this Ace of Pentacles here. Like, heavy emphasis on that. But with the Ace of Wands in reverse and the 3 of Cups in reverse, these motherfuckers, I don't care how many of them it is that's working on it, they not getting what they want. This new beginning that they celebrated way too soon for, they're not getting it. The 2 of Cups is in reverse, and when it's all said and done, these partners and shit like that, nah, we're not gonna be kicking it no more. We ain't gonna be kicking it no more. Also, somebody here, somebody thought that they was dropping like good D, or that they was, you know, dropping it real well on the D. Somebody here, and that was supposed to be like have you out your fucking head to where you be like digmatized, pussy whipped, something like that, doing all type of dumb shit that don't make no type of logical sense or anything like that. But that didn't work. That didn't work. Okay. Somebody here, you're very confident and independent, and it could really be on some shit where it's like, I'm not easily impressed by that shit. Like, you ain't the only one that could do it like that or something like that. I got plenty of suitors. And like I said, you could have plenty of suitors, but that don't mean that you entertain them all. But you could be like, I don't have to settle. Now, hold on a second. Like, do you remember who the fuck I am? I remember who the fuck I am. How are you acting like this with me like you don't remember who the fuck I am? You know how I am. You know I got people that be waiting for an opportunity or something like that. No cocky shit. But it could really be like that for you. Yeah. And another thing about it is also, like, these people are only connected to each other because they have, like, the same common goal, which is, like, a hatred for you or greed or something like that. They all want their cut or some shit like that. Considering the fact that there is no relationship between you and this past person of yours, you're not coming back together with this past person. There is no celebrating. You don't fuck with these people, this past person, or anybody that's connected to this person for that matter. There is no celebration. There is no, victory for these people. So with that in mind, they're not going to be continuing to kick it with these people. Like, this group is going to be dismantled. This group is going to be dismantled. The King of Cups is in reverse. Wow. Somebody could be, like, crashing out on a partner and other people, like, that was connected to this partnership, if that makes sense. Like, somebody could have a karmic masculine energy that is going in on their partner, their sneaky link that they were fucking around with, and friends or whoever else was attached to these folks helping them. They watch you so much, collective. It's crazy. It's also something about the fact that you're not interested in, like, creating a new beginning with this person. Like, you don't have the same passion and desire for this person. See, you could be the type of person that's like, I got all of these people that want me to choose them, but I am showing you that I chose you. I have all of these people and that's cool, but my focus is solely on you. All I want is you. You could really be that type of person that could really have your way out here. But for this person, you were choosing to be loving. You were choosing to be dedicated and really compassionate and generous with this person. Be a supportive spouse with this person. Really try to work with this person through all of these different things. And I feel like for somebody here, your light alone irritated this person's demons. How powerful you are, how confident you are, how self-assured you are. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Somebody knew they didn't deserve you. And knowing that they didn't deserve you made them hate you even more. And I hate to say it like that. Knowing that they weren't good enough for you, knowing that they weren't in alignment with you, they couldn't step with you, they couldn't stand next to you confidently and not feel like they were being, because like I said earlier, and it's crazy that I'm thinking about it like this. Like I said, your light could have been shielding this person, but they also could have been hidden behind your light as well. And that could have made them feel a type of way. That could have made them feel a type of way. Somebody was envious and jealous of you. They were envious and jealous of you, how powerful you are, how powerful you always been, even in moments where you be like, damn, it's pretty fucked up. Thank you. It's pretty fucked up. I got to get this shit straight. I got to work on this. It's not whatever. You still could be 10 times better than this person right here. You still, like, even on your worst days, when you feel like it's not up to par, it's not good enough, I know it could be better, I know I could go harder, I'm still trying to achieve this, that, and the third. You still could be better than this motherfucker right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that could be what this is. That could be what this is. And I feel like, oh shit, I don't know what that's about. I feel like that could have like brewed or started festering or created some sort of hatred for you or something like that, for somebody trying to target you. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, it matters because, I mean, it was done, and they got to get they got to get their karma for this. And a big part of their karma is their image and their reputation being destroyed, because it was all a lie anyway. It was all a lie anyway. I think that, you know, things are just being corrected. Okay, if that makes sense, you know, if that makes sense, like the narrative is just being rectified the way it should have always been, where this person is being exposed for being the true villain in this story, and you are being not even looked at like a victim, because somebody here, it's not giving victim energy. You're way too fucking strong. You know what I'm saying? You could just be on some shit where it's like, no, this is just what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at what I endured, and look at me being an example of you can go through all of this shit right here and still be a good person to people. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is. You're an example. You're an inspiration. And I keep telling y'all that. And these motherfuckers can't stand it. And they all watch you. They all watch you. They're all seeing what you accepted when the divine gave you an offer to go in a different direction, or to do this or to do that. You took it, and they're seeing what you have done with the offer that you accepted from the universe. For somebody here, these people ain't gonna be kicking it with this person, okay? They're not gonna be kicking it with this person. It's a lot of regret. It's a lot of regret. It's a lot of conflict. It's a lot of regret and a lot of conflict. You know, a lot of people, like I said at the beginning, this person could be finding themselves, when it's all said and done, you know, apologizing to a lot of people, you know, that are no longer looking at them as being this generous, kind-hearted, loving individual. People that was given to this person thinking that that's who they were. They're going to be apologizing to people. You could also have somebody coming back trying to apologize to you, but it's not sincere. Somebody just trying to save their own ass. And I'm telling y'all, it's on some shit where it's like, well, if I was such a bad person, why would Divine Collective come back to me? You know what I'm saying? I told y'all this, that, and the third. Somebody knows that they need you more than you need them. Somebody also knows that the likelihood of you coming back to them is slim to none. So they are abusing divination to put obstacles in your path to try and force you to come back to them. That's the thing for somebody here. So make sure y'all are upping your spiritual protection and doing what you need to do. If you feel called to speak your truth about what happened to you, speak your damn truth. Expose this person in whatever way you feel like is the best way to go about doing it. Somebody here, I just feel like you merely existing is exposing this person enough. You know, you merely just living your life away from this person is exposing everything. Because they swore up and down you was this way, you was that way, and they was doing this and they was doing that. And I told y'all, y'all lives are speaking on y'all behalf. I told y'all that. Look at how your life look compared to what's going on with them and the person that they're connected to now. It's chaos. Somebody is exhausted. Okay, they could still be trying to keep this narrative going, but they can't. They're getting exposed, and that's just what this is. That's just what this is. So that's what I have for you guys. Thank y'all so much for 1.5 mil. I appreciate it. I'm about to get up off of here. You guys, please be mindful to grab your tickets for the live collective message that we are doing on June 19th here in Atlanta, Georgia. The link for that is in the bio. The link for personals is in the bio, as well as YouTube is in the bio. Thank y'all so much for tapping the screen. Welcome into everybody that's new here. Welcome back to everybody that continues to tap in with me. Y'all, please tarot responsibly. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, don't force anything to fit. All right. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I call my energy back to me, cleansed and purified. I send y'all back to y'all the same. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you, Dasha. Thank you, Deanna. I think Deanna probably done checked out on me. Okay, yeah, everything for me is in the bio. I do not have any backup pages, and I will never reach out to you, okay? There are a lot of fake pages, They are scammers. Make sure that you double check that every single time you think you're talking to me. I will never initiate an inquiry with you, and I will always respond back with a voice message, so that way you will know that you are talking to me, okay? YouTube is in the bio for any other collective messages that you missed. And like I said, tickets for the live collective reading, as well as the meet and greet that we're going to do on June 19th. That's in the bio as well, okay? When the full replay is up, I will put the thumbnail in my story. Okay. All right, Karen, y'all have a good one. Bye, Empress. Okay, thank you, Lexi, for showing love in the comment section. I appreciate it. No, this live is not gonna be open, babe. If you sent in something, let us know. I'm gonna refund you. Okay, let us know where you sent. I'm gonna go ahead and send it back to you. See you later. Thank y'all so much for all of the gifts. Thank y'all for all of the positive comments. Thank y'all for sharing the live. I hope you guys found something insightful within this message. I love y'all so freaking much, man. Y'all, please continue to protect yourself. Please continue to make wise decisions when it comes to, you know, people, places, and things. Thank you. Yeah. If anybody sent in, let me know where you sent, so that way I can make a note and refund you, okay? Because the live, I'm not opening this live. I gotta get up off here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no problem. What was I finna say? Y'all, just be careful. Okay? Because this person is crazy and they're spiraling because they're like their mask is being snatched off. Somebody here, their mask is being snatched off. Their entire reality that they built off of an illusion is coming down. Okay, thank you. And that can be tough for a narcissist, you know, for a manipulator, you know, for somebody that's been basking and living and benefiting off of this illusion that they've created, making you the bad guy, or anybody, I could say, you know. So you guys just be careful, because people are crazy, and I'm never trying to fearmonger. I just want you guys to be careful and be aware, okay? Be aware. All right. I love y'all so much. I will